Any bad words?
Really, Wigger?
No! No! You are an asshole.
Wow. First 5 seconds and you're already swearing. Jesus
You're
Christ.
already
Yeah,
closing the
yeah, that
asshole.
was the
What
bad
fuck?
word. That was.
Exactly. No other bad word was said.
Ah.
Shall I use
Oh
the
no no no
nobler
no
word?
no! Z said Willie. There we go. That's the.
Shall I use the nobler word?
No.
Hey, why did you sn?
Mm.
Can't believe he thought that was a-okay.
It's no. He doesn't think.
We know that.
Oh, all right. So to roughly recap what happened last time was you guys got to go into essentially a Mad Mage's basement, to put it lightly. There was many a fun puzzle in there, which totally didn't just have to be brute force by the end of it. Or
Mhm.
No, only the first 2 rows. After that was
Yeah. Yeah.
someone's only made like
no help
just
from a certain person.
And it didn't particularly work with the layout.
it did roughly.
It would have if you got rid of road D.
It worked fine.
But our DM likes to do.
Fuck
We
you.
know.
Then what happened? There was a rather nice talking dragon head that was
Yeah.
batshit insane.
Like putting a potted plant.
That was temporarily turned into a potted plant.
Forgot it was turned into a pot plant.
I love magic. I love goddamn like the random table sometimes. Uh,
His whole little short thing was literally, I'm free, I'm free. Oh, dang it.
I'm free.
yeah,
And
that's
then
when he
just
shot
comes
himself out the
out
portal, then ended up like trapped in the room with a broken like cart, and then he was sent to hell alongside a
because
nun.
obviously he's like, I can't even see anything. I'm just stuck in another room. And I was in the Blazing Inferno.
Yeah, he's probably liking it there. Let's be fair.
It's something new. Change of scenery, innit?
And you guys got some a whole bunch of what nice items, some weird ones.
Meh.
Very nice ones.
Yeah, also some very nice ones. And
I'm selling mine.
Keeping mine.
I don't entirely remember what everybody got, but that'll be fine.
You'll figure it out. Eventually.
Oh, alright. So, where exactly did we end exactly? I think it was straight after someone got bamfed away.
Mm-hmm.
So, to set the scene, there was almost like an eerie silence of everyone's just staring at Lily with her hand pointed out, just with a fucking amulet in her fist. Just with this weird smile, just staring at the location where Sparrow used to be. And yeah, that's where we're going to pick up.
Well, bet she's gone. Didn't like her
Yeah.
one little bit. Not gonna lie.
Didn't like her attitude.
You guys begin to hear what is essentially a small rumbling of footsteps, and quite a lot of them.
Oh,
We should
God.
probably,
And
not stick around for those. Seeing as what happened, what just
They don't know what happened.
happened.
No.
They
They
could probably hazard a guess at where to do with it. Maybe.
They don't even know they came back through the portal with us.
It's kind of true.
They don't need to know I can do that.
you hear a knock at the door as the door just is flung open by Mr. Sparkly Pants, the guy who's in his rather shiny armor. He's gone from this rather chipper attitude to his face has gone rather dark and he's just staring at you. He just goes, I thought you were better, I guess.
Huh?
Does anybody want to tell us exactly what you've done, just so we hear your side of it? Because we've just been told something pretty fucking dire.
Um, well,
Yeah.
we went in there, got through the
got through the puzzles. Beat a couple of Sphinx. That was a good fight.
So on
And it came
Freddy
back.
Hat, he was speaking, he was very old. And he gave me a scale.
He kind of like puts his hand on it and goes, "That's not the part I'm talking about."
Yeah.
Sparrow's just sent us a communication saying she's now in one of the. She's now located in one of the 9 hells.
Oh, that's
Well,
because of this
the-
little one right here.
Well, the last time
didn't
that
get
we knew that Sparrow was with us was when she accepted to become the guardian of the vault,
And then we teleported back.
and we teleported out here, and she's no longer here.
Huh.
Vanished.
You see him kind of like look towards you, clicks his fingers. Can you say that? Can you hold that up in front of the eyes of Ayun, and he's going to cast Zone of Truth on everybody. You can choose to fail it, or you can choose to resist it. He'll know what to do. So I will need. You can either choose to fail on your own, or you can attempt to resist it, and he will know if you've resisted.
Oh, I don't
Because Zone of
appreciate
Truth is fun.
fail.
kicking in my mind.
Yeah, I don't appreciate.
I
people
could choose
trying
to
to-
fail.
I have no idea what he's doing, so.
Let's see.
But I will give the amulets to Tofu.
Tofu did it.
Interesting.
So that
You reach, you kind of put your hand like towards. Is it Tofu's usually in your head, right? Just like somewhere up
Yeah.
there.
but I would have done it the moment they stepped in. I don't believe you heard me the first time.
You reach up, he doesn't seem to take it.
Tofu! Take it!
He doesn't feel like he's moving.
He's not moving.
Mm-mm.
Just shake my head.
He just kind of flops out, kind of lands in your arms. He's asleep. In a very deep sleep.
I start poking him like Tofu.
Doesn't seem to shake him out of it. Initially, he feels like it almost feels like dead weight for a moment, but he is still alive, just completely unconscious.
Things wrong with Tofu. He won't wake up.
Wondering if Mr. Shiny Pants has something to do with that.
So I'm gonna need a. For those who want to attempt to save from it, I need a charisma save.
I mean, with
Starts shaking Tofu violently.
He just doesn't give a shit.
Christmas save. Okay, I'll resist it.
That'll do it. So he knows you've
Cool.
resisted.
Damn.
You know, fucking hell, see, pulling you out, you're getting the look out the way.
Apparently so. I mean, you can know I resisted it. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
just because I resisted it, don't mean I'm lying.
Right.
I am,
I
but
do need this from
just 'cause
everybody
you
else.
resist it, don't mean that you're lying.
I don't know who
what?
else is resisting.
Well, I mean, we're the only two trying to lie.
Yeah. I'm too.
To be honest, everyone else would technically not do anything, would they? Because they're not trying to lie or trying to tell the truth.
Can you tell that?
Yeah,
I think
you.
spellcasters know.
Yeah, so you know that you've been hit by a spell, and you can choose to either take it or resist it.
But I know what
I'm
type of spell it
taking-
was.
Make an
Or
Arcana
do I
check.
just know, like,
Actually, yeah, it'd be Arcana. Arcana or religion.
chrono religion? I can't mark a religion. They're both the same. Yeah, no, I
You
wouldn't.
have no idea. You're more panicking. Yeah, Tofu is just not moving. She's kind of limply flopping in your hands as you're shaking him.
It's water.
What is that mental image?
It's kind of like that scene from The Incredibles where he's getting the cat down from the tree and he's just shaking the fucking tree, and the cat's just flinging around.
I have no idea on that. What's the water over his face?
He looks to like the one person who is choosing to actually fail it and looks towards the lodge and goes, So do you want to tell me exactly what has happened here?
Well-
where has Sparrow gone?
Well, we
And
were just
how did she
eating
get?
and oh, I didn't know you're. I'm sorry. Say the whole thing get ruining. I'm
Okay.
sorry. I didn't know you had to keep going. My bad.
He kind of looks at one and goes, "I would like to know where she has gone and how she got there. Because from her side of the story, she just got sent to one of the Nine Hells alongside a severed dragon head that talks. And I'm not one to question him, but that sounds a bit bizarre. But I want to hear both sides before
Well,
we."
that's
There's
true.
a head there too.
Yeah, there's a head just severed rolling around in one of the Nine Hells alongside a very angry
That was
nun.
not part of my plan. I like the dragon head. I'll get him back.
She held on to it.
Didn't
She's using him as a rock. She's using him as like a jetpack or something in the.
Oh god. No, I'm afraid.
But yeah, anyway. He looks towards the lawyers, who he detects as the ones who have chosen to fail, and goes, "Please explain to me where Sparrow is and how she got there."
Well, we had just left, and Sparrow was It's Sparrow, right? Maybe I don't know if I'm saying it right. Sparrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sparrow was saying something, and then right before Sparrow was about to announce who they were and say things, this little one, and points to Lilia.
Points towards the fucking child, just shaking a small rodent.
Yeah, she's shaking the small rodent. Thought it was a good idea to send her to a random place because, and I quote, I didn't like her.
You see his face kind of just darkens, and he just stares like, "How? Just these guys are idiots." But by his standard as well. You see him kind of like raise his arm, and you hear what seems to be the settling of various weapons on the outside. He kind of goes, "Well, fuck. Well, this. You seem like proper.
If she sent you a message, she's obviously still alive.
Yeah, but that's besides the point. Our esteemed leader is now in one of the Nine Hells. We don't have a tuning fork. We can't get him out of there.
She's the champion of IU.
You need tuning forks.
If she can't survive one of the Nine Hells, she's not
That's
much of a champion.
that's not the issue here. The issue is how she was. She didn't get
Is
sent
there
there
anyone
voluntarily.
else that we can talk to that's in power instead of you? You're just a puppet.
No, as
Arrow's told us what your job is. Your
In the
job is to
events-
sit up front and look
in
pretty.
the very minute event that Sparrow would have ever, left involuntarily, it is my job to take over her, under the supervision of a few of the others.
Oh, the church is fucked.
Yeah. Okay. He kind of goes around and shuts the door so the others don't. He goes, "Let me get this straight. There's not much we want to do, but their tensions are very high at the moment. And I say not want to do. I mean, there's definitely a few that do, but we can't afford to.
I mean,
We
realistically.
know what you guys are doing and what you are going to attempt to do, and we can't really think of anybody who would be suitable for that position. And as a result, our hands are tied. This isn't good. There's about 30 or so of our kind all just waiting. I don't want to do anything. It clearly seems that this was a spur of the action kind of idiotic moment.
Sounds like you need to get more men.
It needs to sound like we need to stop being fucking retarded.
Look, I don't want a fight to escalate.
Can I just walk up
Can
to
I
I-
agree.
Julius?
Is there a window?
Yeah.
Can
You
I
wanna-
see if
you wanna
it
have a
can
look out?
lock to see how high up we truly are? If there's anything that we can jump to.
Make a perception check.
Advantage, motherfuckers.
Yeah. Got those cool goggles.
Yeah, Yeah, I'm still gonna get like 2 ones.
Oh, he's
Come
good. Yeah, that's your first. Oh, those weren't that good.
on. 10 and an 8.
15. The building itself is on the ground. It's kind of like, it's less of a, grandiose thing. It's more kind of like almost like a small cottage that was used as like an office.
what
But
does
with a
Mr.
15, you do see. Yeah, he's not lying. There are about like 30 different variations of like monks with their weapons drawn.
So what does Mr. Shiny Pants propose then?
Look, to be fair, we have a lot to fix. In Viridia alone. I mean, we haven't even been up to the capital, but we're sure they're fine. Marvelous has them under control. But yeah, we have a task we need to do that is a higher priority than dealing with you. But that doesn't make everything
Likewise.
right. You seem like probably trying to think.
I just
Would
wanna
admit
turn to
mistakes
Joe.
are made. At the end of the day,
Listen.
she's a child and she's still learning.
If you want
Well, if she is a child, then one of you guys,
accountable,
one of the other
you
of you
can
is responsible.
you can truly hold us accountable after the fact of after we finish what we have to do. But if you currently look outside, we're trying to deal with that shit.
And if
So if you
and-
wanna
and
put
if
yourself
and if we
forward,
fail in that
go
matter,
ahead.
then you can consider the price paid.
However,
Because I'm pretty sure we'll all be
currently,
dead.
You seem like
I'm
probably
pretty
trying to
sure
think this
that
over.
there would be a higher bounty on the head of the Church of Ayun if you kill what are essentially heroes of the realm in the eyes of the capital. The people who saved the king and his family from imminent doom.
But
Don't you
Avelios,
think?
do you really think there's enough out there to stop us?
No,
You could
I
find
don't wanna put murder on the list.
self-defense.
You guys have murdered
It's
so
still
many
murder.
already.
still murder.
It just now becomes a moral obligation.
Yeah, since when have you become soft?
Hey, I'm many things. A murderer is not one of them.
I don't know. I have a pretty big 60-foot cone spell that could deal with a few of them.
He kind of
Not
looks
the
at you and
fact
goes,
that we can
No,
deal with them,
if
it's
there's
the
a
fact that
peaceful
we can
solution
kill
out of
them.
this, just
he goes, well,
we've got more.
the big
pressure.
issue is, well, Sparrow held a. She had certain abilities that the rest of us don't. Very particular in opening some of the arcane barriers that are kind of running throughout the city that we no longer have control of. Which is rather dire because we were just in the process of setting those up so no more of those fucking monsters can run in.
Sounds like you have a bigger job to do.
It's not one we're
She seemed a
capable
bit
of
too
handling.
important to come on the mission with us if she was needed up
Yeah, I tried to voice my opinion, she insisted. Mainly
Well,
because,
worry.
and I quote, she doesn't want a group of elves to go, well, ransack the entirety of the lower chamber.
We couldn't ransack the entire lower chamber if we tried.
There's more powerful things down there than Sparrow to stop us ransacking.
This is
I'm
true.
pretty sure Sparrow knew of this.
Well, there is
Oh,
another way for us to deal with these barriers. They were tied to, well, the aspect that was the former headmaster.
Oh,
We would need to get.
he's dead.
That's not what I'm on about. He kind of looks towards Aloysia and goes, do you know the nature of, well, you?
Yeah.
He's a Walmart clone.
He's a Walmart clone.
What did you fucking say?
He said you're a Walmart
I called you a
clone.
Walmart clone.
it's like Audi's own clone, doesn't it?
Where did you pick that up, little? No, I'm joking.
Carry on.
I'm not even gonna fucking pretend I heard what you just said. I'm just gonna let it drop.
He said that you're a Walmart clone.
Shut the fuck up. It's a knife coat. Jesus.
He looks towards you and goes, Well, they would work for you, because you would hold the same, well, magic signature, to put it lightly. That they would obey for you, so we wouldn't have to deal with. Well, we wouldn't need Sparrow's guide with that. I mean, the other option was to, not kill the headmaster and use him as a puppet, but that ship sailed a while back.
It definitely
Yeah,
did.
He
Yeah,
upset some powerful people.
left and
Oh, we heard.
murdered
We have a
by
connection in the council. Mm-hmm.
What kind of connection? Anyway.
connection with who?
Big guy, giant ears, large wings.
Oh, the Batman.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I'm asking. I don't remember.
Yeah, yeah. He was there, but I think he was not there.
I wasn't.
He was there in spirit.
Something was. It wasn't me.
It was
So
the
you're
de-
saying that you want to leave our group one short-handed when we're trying to, save the world.
Look, I'm trying to come to some sort of a peaceful conclusion here.
I
It
mean,
kind of.
obviously we can't. Obviously, the choice comes down to a lawyer's here. If that's what he wants to do, we can't stop him.
Simply put,
But-
if we don't get these barriers up soon, then people will die here. We have we have the majority of the people held up within the Colosseum because it's a fortified area, but it's not big enough to suit the sheer amount of people.
Have you ever thought of just mass evacuating back to the capital?
I wouldn't risk it with the stuff that we've seen out there, especially along the well, I suppose the direct road between here and the capital.
You not got anyone else that can teleport?
No, we don't.
Oh.
Well, not to do any on that scale. We could maybe transport about 8 people per day. But
Obviously, the capital is currently protected by Marvelos, but probably the safest place around at the moment.
It depends how big the capital is. Or how much space.
Yeah.
kind of
I'm sure they'd
magical
able to take some refugees, but
colleges worth of people.
looks towards Zoloj and goes, "Would you be up for it though? Trying to help us fortify, well, get these barriers up and working?
Sure.
You are free to do whatever you want afterwards. It's just that needed to take priority, and well, our one means of doing so disappeared."
Yeah, someone's gotta pay for certain something's happening, but I am more than glad to help.
And then he goes, "Now, I will accept that. Slight caveat. You guys will have to leave here immediately. And I'm not doing that out of spite. It's just there are some, especially within the Order, who won't hold their fists for very long.
yeah, I suppose we don't want to add any more bodies to a bar.
He goes, fine. Opens the door. There's a giant whistle, which I'm not going to do because the people in the rooms next to me. And he goes, "Alright, stand down. Our leader is fine, and I've negotiated." You see a few of them roll their eyes, like, oh, for fuck's sake. And he kind of looks and goes, "Look, alright, it's the best I can do." Kind of looks towards Vesti and goes, "So, do you have a means of transport of getting to what I suppose the capital is where you want to go? Do you guys know where you're going?"
I suppose we know where we're going, but you're taking on one of our means of transport.
Oh, you'll be fine. The little girl can fucking teleport your ass.
She knows plane shift, not teleport.
Yeah, but it's still a way to get
I
there.
mean, it's
No,
very risky.
We just end up back here. That's how plane shift works.
Plane shift is you can choose a destination on another plane. But the issue with using the army is you'll end up somewhere dangerous temporarily.
Well, the only thing we can do, I suppose, is just go on foot.
Not walk there, but I mean, there is another way. There's the underground. I mean, there's the underground, isn't there?
Yeah, it's true. Have we been back to the house? Was Lilia in the tree in the garden?
I don't know if she did.
Well, Leah slept in the tree in the garden
Did we actually go back to the house then?
because I. He
No,
did. I
'cause we, yeah,
fireball.
we did end up back at the capital, didn't we? So
Yeah.
teleport via tree would work.
Because we got there from the fucking golden dragon.
Yeah, the golden dragon took us to the capital.
No.
So yeah, technically, I suppose we have got way back. If we can...
We do. We can find a tree.
He kind of looks out the window at the birding city. He goes, "Yeah, I might want to go to one of the nearby forests for that."
Sounds about.
I mean, if this is what Aloysia wants to do, if you do want to stay behind, we do obviously need you. But
Well, somebody has to. That's the whole issue. Is somebody has to pay for whatever the fuck just happened.
they're not that strong. We can deal with them.
Like really?
There's no guarantee we're gonna survive this anyway.
Mercifully, the way that we do this is
I'm
usually.
so glad that some of us have such a lovely view on the world, but okay.
I mean, it's your choice.
We
If
can
you
kill
don't
this
want-
order of the church. It's
No,
fine.
If you don't want to go, we can probably find another way around
What's the
it.
church ever done for us?
Exactly, it's a church by you. What the fuck is a church ever done to us? But I mean, mercifully, currently we have like one option, which is you stay behind. But if you didn't want to stay behind, we could always find a way.
There's
He's
always a way.
free to go
There's always
afterwards.
negotiation.
Once we
Once
get the
you've done
barriers
what you
up.
have to do here,
Violence.
I suppose if you were to come back, if they're letting you come back,
Yeah, if we get the barriers set up, he's free to go.
and if they don't let you come back, then
You guys
Well.
are just fucked.
no, we'll come back. If they hold you against your will and you do want to return,
I mean, I'm probably not gonna leave until everything's fixed that was fucked.
I mean,
Probably start
obviously,
with a massive crater. To be fair,
just let us know.
glaring
Keep
over
us,
at Captain Shiny Pants.
keep us informed, I
Start with a
suppose, if
massive
you do.
crater.
Yeah, that's been burning for a few days. Whoever made such an impressive bomb, they must have been really good at it.
Yeah.
Cries in fear.
I don't think it was intentional.
Definitely not.
Oh no, there used to be a great bar there. I used to go all over the time. Most people got out unscathed. Anyway,
Did the
But it
bar
was
owner make it
terrible.
out, or
possibly. I'd have to check amongst the... There's a lot of people here. I'd have to check our records.
well, if you do manage to find the owner of the bar, can you just give them a message from us and just say that Finn's at peace? They'll know what it means.
Kinda like nods and goes, I can do that. So, you guys are free to go. If you need horses though if you're just gonna go on foot to the nearest forest, then that's probably best.
Yeah, I think that's our quickest route back to the capital.
Alright.
And I'm sure your champion will be fine. They're not champions for a reason.
That is true, but we'll try our best to keep her
Think of it as a pilgrimage.
sane when she gets back.
They'll learn a lesson from it. And if she does make it back, tell her not to be so uptight and such a bitch.
Undermining.
That's it.
Can you fucking not make this worse for me than you already are?
Just being honest. She was not a nice person.
I'm not saying she had it coming. I'm just saying she wasn't particularly a saint.
But that doesn't give the excuse of saying, okay, child, send her to the 9 hells.
Send her to Brazil.
No, we're not. We're just saying. Could you not?
Jesus Christ.
kind of
Well,
nods and goes, "All right,
Everything's a learning experience.
you come with me. Rest of you, you're free to go. I'll try and stay the hands of, well, our ilk until you get to the, till you go out of sight. But don't be coming back here anytime soon. At least not until it's all over with."
Yeah, that's probably a good fucking idea.
I mean, bit of advice: make your armor look a bit dirtier, so you know people actually think it is.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's actually
not
magically
you, not
enchanted. It
that,
can't be
no,
damaged or
Shiny
dirtied.
pen.
Magical items in general can't be damaged or dirtied. So I am quite fabulous in this. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So, you are free to go, and you will be coming with me. We have a decent amount of work to do. We had about 4 of the 32 sections of the barrier to restore. Fun!
Yeah.
Kind of opens the door and lets the, essentially the rest of them know to not attack. Now you guys are ushered out. Going back to Leah, yeah, Tofu isn't moving, even as you shake him.
Oh, well, I just pulled him.
You see the flower that was on his head is wilted a lot. You see he's alive, but
Put him back on his head.
Miss Keisha. Miss Keisha.
oh
Oh
my
my
fucking
gosh,
gosh, you fucking did. Alright, so, please get out of here. Kind of gestures towards the gate. Alright,
It sounds like he said ushers out the gay. I was like, what the fuck?
fuck you guys. And yeah. Anything Elijah wants to say before he disappears?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Can't wait to.
there you go.
I can't, huh?
You go.
You go where? Up my ass.
No, just-
That's
you
her
go.
problem.
Are you telling me to leave, Rooney? How dare you?
no, I was saying say something.
Oh, wait, what do you want me to say? Fuck you, guys.
He's giving you a chance to, say at least something if you're planning to. Probably
Fuck, okay, well, what would I say to these guys who've essentially just been like, fuck you.
don't touch my stuff in the room.
Number one, don't touch my shit. Number two, out of all of you, the two nicest people is the rogue and the barbarian, which I never thought I'd say out loud. And number three, for the love of God, if I ever come back, please teach the child fucking manners and not to be a dick to people.
I can only promise one of those.
Well, if you're gonna promise any of those, it's going to be A, don't touch my shit, and B, teach the child restraint.
I intend on touching all of his shit.
You know what?
Really?
Fair enough. Don't touch my shit. At least promise me you won't touch my shit.
I will try.
If you do touch my shit,
You go
put
into
it back the way you found it before
you go
I get
into his
back.
room and there's an actual just a turd in the jar. Just
Yeah, no, it's just
Don't
it's
touch
on the
his
jar.
shit.
It's just don't touch. Ay, ay, ay. Storing it for a rainy day.
you never know. Alright.
Never know what.
With that, we move on. So, if you need to get going, Z, you can. You're welcome to stay. It's up to you.
I've got work tonight, and I want to get something done before I go back to bed. So you will have fun session.
Yeah.
And if I ever get a chance to, in case Rooney ever needs me to be like, hey, I need you, he knows where to get a hold of me.
You
Fuck
got
up.
It's just like, I planned for you, please come back.
Just like I can't wait to the end of the session. We're like, man, we really needed that bar.
All he was just coming over the hill one day.
Hey, this hit back in
Okay.
black, but just on the automaton.
I'm gonna make sure I get batteries in that before I come back.
It's just Lord of the Rings, isn't it? Just do 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 do. He just comes running in. Yeah. Well, with that, Z has left.
Mhm.
Sad to see him go.
Sure.
Hey,
Is it just now?
it's just us now.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
The Shadow Stalker.
Mm-hmm.
How exactly does he work?
What, your summon?
Yeah.
Let
It
me
says
have a
something
look.
about quarry, and I don't know what that means.
Give me a second. Let me look in the journal.
Quarry means like your enemy, or who you're currently fighting. They're your quarry, or they're your target, so to speak. That's what it's.
The Invisible Stalker.
Yes.
The Invisible
Invisible
Stalker.
Stalker,
The Stalker is
the-
invisible. The Stalker is given a quarry by its summoner, so yeah, target. The Stalker knows the direction and distance to its quarry as long as the two of them are on the same plane of existence. Stalker also knows the location of its summoner. So yeah, it will know the location of who you want it to look for, and you yourself.
The thing is, can I send it out to one of them and do something?
It would have to walk there or fly there
Yeah.
at 50 feet
Not-
every 30 seconds.
not now.
One
While we're still in the town, walking away.
Wait until you cast the spell outside.
At least I just walk away from the town before you send an invisible stalker.
and it only got 50 feet.
It's got 50 feet every 30 seconds.
Actually, no, it's supposed to every 6 seconds, so
50 feet every 6 seconds, yeah.
it's only just faster than you are. You can't teleport it to them. You have to teleport it where it is close to you,
I don't know.
and then send it walking.
Yeah, like I have it summoned sometimes or send. Yeah, but it has.
I can
How
do
long
90
can
every
stay
turn.
active, right? It's the 1 hour. From the summon.
Which spell are you using to cast it?
I don't know which one that is. It's the elemental.
An elemental, probably.
So the elemental.
I think it's.
I'm trying to think
I
of this.
believe
Is it
it's
conjure? Is it conjure elemental?
Conjure elemental. Yes.
Conjure elemental is
I have
a
too many. There it is.
concentration up to an hour.
Yeah.
And
That works. What time is it?
like in session or out of session?
In session. I can look outside to see.
Looks to be about. Let's see. You guys went in the morning. What is it? It's probably mid to late afternoon. So like
That works.
5ish. And you're casting this using Conjure Elemental.
I'm not casting it yet.
Not yet. Okay, got it.
No. I'll wait
Nice.
till it's night.
You guys are ushered out of the. Essentially, just
But
out to the town.
Hang on. How do we know?
How do you know what?
Because there's no sun to base stuff off.
That is true, actually. You don't know what time
How
it
do
is.
we know?
No one has
Yeah.
the keen feet. So yeah, it's night time.
Does anyone have time?
Yeah, because to be fair, everything is pitch black, so there's no sun.
Yeah.
Are we just outside?
Yeah, you would be just outside of the town. Yeah, this map's a bit old, so currently a lot of the trees around here are destroyed, but there seems to be a forest in the distance if you guys want to begin walking your way there. Kind of hard to see, you know. It's without light pollution. It's fucking pitch black.
I'm gonna grab onto Olia's shoulder so then I don't lose track of where she is.
I'm
Yeah.
still gonna summon my.
I don't cast it. I don't.
Yeah, I can still cast it. So I'll
I'm
just
not paying
cast it.
attention. I just have to pay less attention to where you are if I know that I'm still hold of you.
Okay, so as we're walking away, I'll just summon my invisible stalker
Sure.
and tell him to go find some sea and give him a little scare. Without the intention of actually hurting, just slap him once and then walk off
Alright.
as a last goodbye.
Just like pop
Roll
up in
for
his face.
me
It's like,
a
hello.
D100, please.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh,
Let
this
me
thing is
have
thinking it's not trying to
fun.
attack us, is it?
Is it going to be like every time Lilia casts a spell now, it's just a roll of D100?
Right?
You go to cast your spell, and
What?
it seems to be slight.
I can't.
Seems to be. You go to do it, and it seems to just fizzle. There's a slight movement on top of your head, but nothing much more than that.
I'll try again.
How many spell slots? How many spell slots do you have left?
Which level is it? I have 3 left.
This isn't it.
Oh wait, no, 2. So I can try again.
Mm-hmm. This time it works. Your spell manages to push through whatever barrier there is there,
Right.
and you're able
But I
to.
can't-
You're able to summon in your stalker.
I don't assume I can give him any complicated commands, right?
Let's have a look.
It
Can
does say
you put the spell in chat? The actual conjure element spell, so I can see it.
oh,
See
the
it.
conjure element.
Yeah. I just want to see the details of stuff you can do. I can get it up on my end, but if you have it.
Here you go. Wait, is that my elemental?
Yeah, that's conjure elemental.
Yeah, but isn't it?
That's not the invisible
That's-
stalker one.
No. Which one is the invisible
No,
stalker
the
then?
invisible stalker one. Hang on. I can remember.
I
When you
just
cast the
assumed
spell
it
of a
meant-
sort of 6th level or higher, that might be how you got the invisible stalker.
Just quickly look at that.
The challenge rate increases by 1 for each slot above 5th level, so I believe the invisible
No, it's
stalker
not something
is.
else then.
Hold up. The invisible stalker is a
Famous element.
6th level elemental compared to your base elementals.
Where is it? Wing.
So your base elementals are like the
They're
hold on, I believe.
base.
Yeah, so it's like the earth, the fire, and stuff like that,
Earth, fire, water, air.
which are
This is
the lower ones.
It's cold.
The
Earth,
invisible
fire,
stalker and the other one that you get access to are you're only able to use it when you cast the spell at a higher level.
Double check.
So you would have been using 6th level spell slots,
Yeah,
and you would have just used 2.
I can only use 1, so I would have failed that one.
So unfortunately, you cannot summon in. Just whatever's currently affecting Tofu is somewhat affecting your magical spell casting.
I think nothing of it just yet.
It's really weird because Tofu's a lot more heavier when he's just completely passed out. Almost make for me a nature check, please. God damn. I forget you're a druid. He seems to be in a very deep hibernation.
I wouldn't know about seasons, so never mind.
No.
No, would have said, is it winter already? But I have never experienced winter, so.
So, you guys continue walking on towards a forest. Alrighty then. I think everybody has at least dark vision, don't they?
Mhm.
Actually, wait, hold up. Does the turtle
The
not?
turtle's wearing a necklace, I
And-
think, isn't he?
Yeah, the turtle is wearing something.
He has a
that gives
necklace of
him
dark
night
vision.
You could
Dark
see.
vision.
Sure.
And I can see in everything.
The turtle not wearing that necklace, being like, "Hey, you guys can see."
I mean, got none of our shit off that other fight, so you know.
Got a couple of us stuff, I think.
I've got one
Needs
spell left.
no
That's it.
slots left.
Do you? Does Lily have the spell for transport
Oh,
via
I
plants?
actually used none of them. I think I used like one.
I don't know if that's a 6th level spell or not. If not, we're gonna have to obviously rest at some point. I'll try to at least.
I have to rest soon. Should be fine.
Hold on, I'll get the spell up so you have it. Is it transport via plants you wanted to
Via
use?
plants, yeah.
This is a 6th level spell.
Yes, I need to rest.
But yeah, we're gonna have to rest at some point. Or we can at least try and get to the tree line of the forest and then maybe rest.
I mean, yeah, you guys have got like acid-proof like tents and shit which you never use.
Well, no, we never made them
Yeah, we
into
never
tents.
made them into tents.
What's that puppy? What is it?
We just sold them, or I think we used it to make something to do with Warrior's armor of like whatever it is resistance. I think use something. I think it's acid resistance, isn't it?
You've had so much shit which gives you acid resistance.
That got placed over something. That got placed under something that I paid a lot of money for. It got torn up. By a fucking bush.
Well,
Hate that address.
you guys are attempting to sleep the night in a forest of almost permanent. Well, you say
Yeah,
sleep
I
the
say
night.
we get
Permanent
into the
night.
forest first, by like the tree line or something. Somewhere there's a bit of shelter, maybe.
You guys gonna start a fire or anything?
I mean, we shouldn't do.
I mean, if you want to be inconspicuous, we shouldn't. But I mean,
We've got some like rations and that we can eat, I suppose. We can all see in the dark. I think we just need to keep ourselves hidden.
It's like half a troll slowly regenerating itself in the back. I don't know what
Like,
you guys have got in there at this point.
I don't think there's any meat that can regenerate.
no, we got rid of that.
You know, leave that in the freezer.
Yeah,
Well,
but apparently they got rid of it, didn't they?
Technically, the source of it did, and then they got rid of it because
Yeah.
it's the smart thing.
Start of my troll army, bastards.
God forbid.
Just
Inevitable
cutting parts
fucking-
off and grow a new troll.
Fucking troll army. I mean, you wanted to make a fucking was it the Slad army?
yeah.
Salami.
Yeah.
Can't say that. It sounds too close to salami.
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 You want to make some salami out of troll meat?
So yeah, I suppose we just wanna. We don't want to make a fire because it's just gonna attract attention.
Appreciate your second.
Right, are you guys gonna take watch? Or who is taking watch and when?
I'll do it.
You probably have to do.
Take-
So, for everybody to be able to sleep, the recommend. Actually, no, who doesn't need to sleep the entire time?
Me, I'm already at full health.
Without sleeping every day, you do take a point of exhaustion, which is.
You'll have to rest a little bit at least.
Sure.
Yeah, you guys can do
Or
a.
is it that don't need to sleep? Is it elves and half elves?
Elves and half elves get to only sleep half the time.
That'll be the Lair and Velios.
Yeah, those two can. Is it right in there?
I mean,
Yeah.
Yes,
the Lair will pretty much sleep anyway. I don't think she's gonna go on watch.
I was about to say, like, I just climb up the next tree I find and fall asleep. You guys can do whatever you want.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm at full health, so I can do just like a half asleep and just because I get all my stuff back from a short rest.
That is true. You only need to sleep what, an hour?
Yeah, so I can If someone else is on watch first, I can take like the second watch, and I'll have all my stuff ready.
I'm back.
We're trying to think about how to do this. How to do.
No, I didn't hear a thing. I did say I'll be 30 seconds.
We're trying to think out how to do the rest. So, Leah's sleeping, but we're saying because Raz only needs to sleep an hour because warlocks.
I only need to sleep.
Do you have the pit diet? Russell, you're still on health and shit, right? Raz?
Sure.
Yeah,
Does
I'm still
your
at max health.
does your thing come back? Action surge come back on a short rest?
It's actually stage done.
I think Action Surge does come back on a short rest.
Double check.
It's not just a long rest. Does it wait to become a short or long rest? I thought
Yeah,
action
once you use
surge
this
would come-
feature, you must finish a short or long rest before you can use it
Okay.
again.
Right. So
Yeah. I'm gonna say pretty much all of my stuff, I believe, comes back on a short rest.
I think between Ivelios and Riel we should have then essentially the night covered. So can the pair of you both give for me either a perception or a survival check?
Perception being based on what?
I suppose it's up to you. It would be sight or smell or whatever.
I'll do sight because I get
Well, mine
advantage.
would just have to be sight. I've got no advantages to that at the moment.
Well, that's
Oh.
great.
Oh damn! You see every.
I see everything. I can see loads of people
Oh
sat
damn!
at laptops. I see people sat at laptops.
I mean, it makes sense considering I've got like, dark vision, demon vision, and fucking everything. So.
I just got dark vision in the eyes of the rock.
You guys are on full high alert. Let's see.
You have to be out here.
I've got the specialized rock actually, the ones that give me an advantage with talking to giants, don't I? Because we made those.
Yes, and so far we've come across what 2 giants.
Oh no, eyes of the eagle and eyes of the rock are two different things. I have eyes of the
Yeah.
rock, which are the ones that give us giants.
So I would say this would happen. Yeah, I would say during the latter. So who's taking the latter? Can I? Right.
Yeah, I'll take the later, because then I would have my sleep, got my stuff back.
Mhm. All right.
Do less sleep, so my long rest.
Do that. You can
is-
both just kind of sleep for the begin. One of you can sleep for an hour, and then the other one can sleep for 4 hours, and you both can be awake for the final bit.
Yeah, I just needed to sleep enough not to get exhausted and just put my shit back. So
Yeah, the good thing about long rest is I'm pretty sure I lost a lot of hit points.
You got beat up.
I mean, yeah, I almost died.
Sure.
I was
Again.
alright. I took a bit of damage and then healed it when the thing died. So.
Yeah. So you guys are both awake towards the end as the turtle and the Leo are still sleeping. You hope she's still up there in the tree somewhere. Tofu being used like a pillow. But yeah, with 2 crits, yeah, these fucks definitely aren't able to goddamn sneak up. I'll tell you that. Let me place you guys down somewhere. Let's see. He was in a tree. And I'm gonna guess you guys would be what, around the base?
Yeah, sort of around the back of the tree, I suppose.
Alrighty then, let me go to players. Alright, which one's your most recent one of Elias? Is it Evelios or Evelios Terran? Got it. I always forget. Put Riel over like here. And Yong here. And that's it. But yeah, with you guys both critting in the end, these guys are wholly unable to sneak up. I know you guys want to thirst for XP because you're only a tiny bit off.
Pretty sure we could kill like a villager and get enough XP. I need like, I think we need like 800 each or less than 800 each.
Probably.
I need just over 800.
Yeah, these guys are definitely not able to sneak, especially once they get within a certain distance. I'm basing it off of both of your passives, which is
Mine is only 16.
I think Evelios is something stupid.
Mine's 15. Passive
Okay.
perception. It's
How
based
do I
off wisdom.
fire?
Yeah, they won't be able to get all the way
Based off
straight up to
wisdom.
you.
That's why Leah has like higher
Well, I've got-
passive perception.
I've only got 1 to wisdom.
I've got 0 to wisdom.
Oh, okay, so mine's just 1 better.
Yeah.
See, what can we describe? Well, so you guys can get a good look at these guys. Kind of awful looking. I can get a full picture. Give me a second. I'm gonna put that into Discord for you guys. No, I don't want the movie of the same name. Give me the creature. Hold on, waiting for my cut. Load, please. Oh, fuck you then.
Do we see these approach? Well, I see these
Yeah,
approaching.
you guys
or we
definitely.
both see 'em?
Yeah, you guys would both see these approaching.
Okay. Well, as they're approaching, I'm calling my echo out.
Alright, give me just a second. Let me
In
get the full.
advance.
Let me get the full picture. Oh god, these guys are awful. They look like something from Dead Space. Hold on, hold on. I'll put it in. I'll put it
see
in.
them approaching. I want to summon my mage hand real quick.
There you go. I guess you're able to see them in the AR in chat. They do look like the fucking
That is
starting
just something
enemies.
from Dead
That is
Space.
straight up from
That is
Dead
just
Space.
from Dead Space.
Hold on. I'll see if I can. I'll see if I can put it into. Oh, is it gonna blow me?
Literally is tears them limb from limb.
Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can put it in the game so stream can see it when it wants to load up. If it wants to load up.
You could probably just open its character sheet.
I don't have the full the picture in there. I just have the
No?
token. Because I was lazy.
Oh, that'll explain it.
Wah, wah.
That's a,
Wah.
what are you, a racing car?
Not a goddamn
Yes.
racing car.
Morby the racing car.
Fuck, I haven't thought about that in ages.
What?
Right.
Morby the racing
Yeah,
car?
there you go. Stream can now see it.
Where is... Blue, 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 blue. Where the fuck
Oh
is all
lordy
this?
big.
Yeah, they are
Oh,
fucking
yes.
terrifying.
Hey,
He just
hey,
wants a
babe.
hug.
He's like shuffling towards you like, come here.
Give me a
Give
hug.
me a hug.
Love me.
I know.
Come back.
So yeah,
Why do people keep leaving me?
you guys
I'm a really nice guy.
do you wish to summon
Oh.
summon? Summon your
Yeah, as soon as I see him, I'm just popping my echo out.
this'll probably start combat. Let me just get your echo out.
And then I'm just gonna shout like everyone wake up.
Start combat. I mean, one of them's invisible,
Yeah, but the shadow isn't.
but the hand is.
Do you want me to see if I can find the middle finger?
Find the middle finger.
I need that
Fucking find
saved.
Find
Whereabouts
it.
do you want the shadow?
Just out on the 15 foot in front of me out in the road. So, back there, I suppose.
Stick the hand about
Yeah, that's-
here when you
Has
find
to
it.
be within 15 feet.
Yeah,
of
hold
me,
on,
so when put-
I think I have it somewhere.
The middle finger. You better. I mean, you need to save it somewhere because you need to just have it so then I automatically have permission to use it.
There you go. When it
Do
wants,
I have permission to
does it
use
go
the
in?
Finger?
Did it
I
not go in?
can't. I
Oh, there
can't-
it is. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Give me a second. That
Yeah.
save. You know, if I just give this.
Why
If
does
it-
just that from like without zooming in? That just looks like a weird golden bowl
It does.
with a spoon hanging out of it.
It's
Or
one of
something
the
just weird.
filler images for obviously fucking.
Oh, I can use Aphelios's tower. So it's technically got the stat page of Aphelios tower, which means you have permission to move it.
I do have permission to use it. Yeah. There you go. I mean, it doesn't matter. Either one of them. I have permission to use both.
Oh, alright. Let me get.
Could assign it to fucking Jeremy for all I care.
Man, that would have been better.
You just can't.
You haven't used
just
Jeremy in a
can't
while.
Assign it to. You just shouldn't. Yeah, I have.
When's the last time you used Jeremy?
Like last session.
Yeah, last session when it was something based on smell, wasn't it?
Yeah, I used it for like perception with smell because he has advantage.
Right, let me
See,
clear. Turn
I
order.
use the things that I have. I use every tool at my disposal.
What do you mean you don't have like 6 weapons? Just, that would be really fun to use, aren't just in your inventory for no reason.
Well, I mean, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, hold up, my
10.
mum texted me.
I have like
Does your mum
I
want to
have
play D&D?
She's asking if I run the house phone.
You ring the house phone? Does it know? Why would you ring the house phone?
I don't know, that's what I want to know. She might guess that she heard it ringing, no one bothered to answer because my siblings are stupid.
Well, I mean, it's your siblings. What do you expect?
Right to them. So essentially, you guys bounce those both out and just yell, "Everybody wake up!"
Yeah, I don't think those things can be reasoned with. I mean,
Did they? They look totally reasonable. All right, let me get these guys into turn
Oh,
order.
they have multiple arms. I wonder what else they have.
oh, I wonder.
Begins with M, ends in ulti attack.
Okay, yeah. Can everybody roll initiative for me, please? They do just straight up look like from
Oh,
No.
okay.
Oh well, that's good.
Good start.
Yeah, I've used all my luck on that perception check.
I don't know what I got. Oh, I got 24. I still got pretty high.
I woke everyone up and then I'm like, now what do I do?
Wake up.
Yeah, I haven't even woken up
I
yet.
mean, that guy's asleep.
Oh, it's the lost. We already killed these
I got
before.
2 twos. Fuck that.
Seems about right.
We
uh,
killed these before. Aren't they the ones that are
Yeah, have we
fucking,
fought
like...
those?
Yeah, they're the ones that have the Heart of Darkness that are like really immune to sunlight.
oh fuck
Really?
off!
Wow,
I
keep
rolled
going.
3 ones. That's actually bull.
Keep going.
And Umbra rolled a 16.
Okay, I admit I'm all good at that guy, but I rolled 3 1. Look at
Oh.
that bullshit.
That's it.
Which guy is that?
So by descending, the bottom 3 are all going last.
Or
Right.
Mine's a 16, so change it.
Yours is a 16. Give me a second.
Yeah.
yeah, it's because
Right,
he
get
pressed
going.
it twice. It happens.
Dum. Also, do you guys like the map? I've put like ferns and bushes and small
It would
ponds.
be pretty funny to do as an opening here. Because I know what they're
Right.
weak against because we fought them before.
I don't know if you guys have. I think you might have fought something
Yeah, we
similar.
fought them on the, no, we fought the Lost
No,
on the
we fought-
boat. That's how we have the Heart of the Lost.
Ah. Yeah,
And
fuck, you guys have.
we know that their arms can be used as picks.
Oh, D&D everyone. Hold on.
It's
Yeah.
been months.
We fought it on the boat on the fucking HMS Blobby.
Oh yeah. Can you tell I've slept since then?
Oh, I'm pretty sure if you haven't slept since then, you're doing something wrong, and you shouldn't. You, by all
Right.
accounts, should not be here.
Right, what you doing, Aurelius?
I could do something funny.
What you gonna do?
I could fireball.
Oh boy.
That'd be pretty funny.
I love this music.
I'm debating between fireball and scorching ray.
Is anybody watching the stream? Can you actually hear me? I want to make sure audio levels are all right in that lot.
Hang on. Yeah, I can hear you.
Woo!
I just unmuted it and heard you say the last few words that you said.
Got it. And the music's coming through and
Oh.
everything, right? That was all fine and dandy.
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to that.
It's fine. Right, what are you doing?
It's not my audio again. But yeah, I'm gonna throw a fireball there. I should actually get on the right thing. There. Because I would do it there, but I don't think it gets all of them, because I think that one's just out regardless. And if I do it there, that one's out. So, fuck it. There. So
I had to just tell my mum what D&D is.
Drugs.
Right, what you doing? Need a
He's
ball?
worrying. He's like, oh my god, he's doing drugs. And then, no, I'm just playing Dungeons and Dragons. Oh my god, he's a
Oh
nerd.
my god, he's a nerd. What have I done?
Let's be fair, with how addictive it is, D&D might be a drug.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing it there because no one should be in it because it's 20 feet.
You mean to get a ball?
Yes, get a ball. Because I know that guy's never in it. Bullshit.
Is it radius or?
Radius? It's 20-foot radius.
Oh, shit, that was.
It's not 20 foot. If it was 20-foot diameter, I wouldn't hit anything. I'd have to like hit it there, because that would be 20-foot diameter. 20-foot radius. Usually is. Yeah, 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point.
Trying to find a good one. Something easy I can use.
Just get a
Don't-
circle and make it 20 foot.
Oh, please tell me this works. No, that won't do the effect. I was going to see if I could find a transparent one.
No, that's
Oh, I
not
can
possible,
save it.
unfortunately.
I mean, or you could just draw like a red circle.
That is true. Yeah, I'll just do a circle. Draw, circle, 20-foot radius.
Radius, yeah. So it should
20
be
foot by 20 foot.
diameter.
Then another
Should be like
25,
4 squares. in every
30,
direction.
35,
I mean, if they didn't know we were
40.
here, they're gonna now.
something like that.
I'd imagine it.
I can move
yeah.
it.
Oh,
Well, no, I'm just thinking like things in the surrounding area. I've just seen a massive fireball go off.
Be the center.
Ba-
It's not
ba-
gonna
ba-
hit
ba- ba-
anything. I mean,
ba.
no, just do it there. Do it there. It's fine. It does my point.
Gets the
perfect.
2.
Yeah, I still want to get the toe, but it's just like, yeah.
Alright. So,
Put it
sake of
there,
brevity, I can actually. Can I hit
get
Control Z to get rid of
save.
it? I can. That's nice. So those two. Those
Must
two
make it
there.
Wait,
Deck
you had a Control
save.
Z button all along. Why didn't you use that before?
Because I forget. Mate, because have you tried controlling Z?
Where he's in the chat, it's like, wow.
no, I give. He's fine.
He's not fucking Owen Wilson, though. It's just fucking
Wow.
wow.
I kid. Oh fuck, they aren't good at decks. We'll do top one and the one that's lower.
Okay. That one's not good.
Well, that's that. Mate, I went from rolling 3 1s. Come on, 3.
That one doesn't. That one doesn't. At all. Okay, so 8d6 or half on a save.
Off me 8d6. Double check. 68.
I know
maybe.
it's an 8 and a 6. 8d6.
Fireball is
Yeah,
86.
this is my- It's 8d6. Oh fuck! I need to turn my light on. I can't see
Ba-
my
ba-
keys.
ba- ba- ba. That's all I'm thinking of right now.
Slash R. 8d6. 25. So one takes 25. The other takes half. So what?
Double check
Rounded
businesses. That's
being-
fine. That one
Rounded
is.
down,
on-
isn't it? It's not rounded up, so it'd be 12.
No, I round up.
And we come up at 13. 13 rounded up, 12 rounded down.
13 rounded up.
13 rounded up.
Yeah, we'll do 13. That'll be easier to calculate as well.
Because half of 24 is 12.
Got it. Nice. That was your opening gambit. Yeah, you've got your movement and your bonus action.
Well, movement being wanker, bastard. No, bonus action being just pulling hand up and just going wanker. No, it's not. Right, no. I'm gonna do fuck all. Because I can't. Actually, no, I could. Do I not have anything? Do I not have any bonus action cantrips?
Bonus action cantrips are rare. Is it
No,
the
only
way
bonus
you?
action cantrip I've already fucking used, which is my fucking mage hand. So I was right. No,
Can you move it with a bonus action if you wanted to?
I could move with my movement and a bonus action. I'm fine here.
Alright, I was just saying, dude, you can also move. I don't remember
yeah,
moving
no,
the mage hand is
Good question. I don't think it is.
in my mind, bonus action makes sense.
You can use your action to control the hand and manipulate an object. Vanishes if it's 30 feet away from you or more.
Is that the spell, or do you have to go roguey shit? Because the roguey shit might change it.
I've got the rogue shit on here. It's like the. You can turn it invisible. I can turn it invisible, which it already is.
It's imaginatory bright gold and flipping them off. Still flipping them off, it's just invisible.
To control it, you can use the hand to move an object, open a door, something, or pull contents with a fire. I think it's just a bonus action to move it.
Yeah.
Either that or it's a free action, but I don't think it's a free action.
I think bonus action makes sense.
It does make sense. I'd have to check the handbook. Anyway, carry on.
Next person in the order is Yorm. Yorm, someone interrupted your beauty sleep.
18 door. Who goes before me? 16.
Oh, wait, there is. Oh, yeah, god damn it. Give me a second.
Yeah, because you never changed it.
That guy. Oh, he's rushing to Yorm then.
Oh, we can change the order around.
Nah. It's 30 feet. You're the only person he can reach because Orion's like 10 feet up in the tree. What do you cost to do? Hit all of you guys, like everyone except the Shadow. Well, except from the Shadow and Leah, because she's up in the tree.
Everyone up the tree will be safe.
You know what? Hold on, I need to think. Yeah, fuck it. It's gonna run to Yorm.
No, the thing is yeah, I know.
What does your helmet do again, Razzie?
Mine.
Mhm.
I think it emits the light if there's undead within a certain range.
Double check that for me. It's the helmet brilliance, right?
As long as at least one diamond, the helmet emits dim light in a 30-foot radius when at least one undead is within that area.
Let me double check the last. They aren't undead.
And then any undead that starts its turn in the area takes an additional 1d6 radiant damage.
They are not undead. They are monstrosities.
I mean, yeah, have you altered them?
Alright, Yorm is gonna try and give you a hug.
Oh.
Oh, fuck, you better. 15? Don't think it's... Oh, god fucking damn it. That's the cool it could do if it's able to do the hug, but it rolls like shit.
Love how it's actually called embrace as well.
He wants to give you a hug. Yorm, it's your turn. He tried to give you a hug.
Question: have these been rescaled, or are these like the exact same stats as they were like the last time we fought?
Possibly the same. It's just there's more of them.
I don't think there is. I think there's about the same because we had a boatload. But I mean, we cannoned a couple.
Angry turtle noises. As you use your bonus action to rage.
Don't have anyone with a soundboard anymore.
I am the sound.
Please don't ever do that again.
17 and an 18. Both hit. Oh, that's... Oh! Those are both ones on the extra d12s? Ugh.
Oh.
So 20 plus 18.
38.
38. Let me double check something.
Tell me it's a fucking perk.
They didn't like things only if it's undead nearby, right?
Yeah. It just says when an undead is within anything.
Then they have resistance. So 38 down
Does that
to...
count if the weapon's still magical? Or?
Yeah, is it magical slashing or just slashing?
It just says... It's broad and says all of it. It just says slashing. Well,
Because normally it does say unless
No,
from
if
magical or
it's-
something, doesn't it?
No, it just says here bludgeoning,
No, it
piercing,
just
slashing
says-
while in dim or light darkness. So currently, they are in
Uh,
darkness.
But normally it would say from a magical weapon, wouldn't it?
If it doesn't specify, then it's just all.
Yeah.
DM discretion.
No, because sometimes it'll specify non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Yeah.
Just
Or
That
magic.
just says.
But this just covers all of it.
fair.
So that's 38 down to 19. she kind of just stares at you and just kind of groans.
That's my sense of what I was actually going to do next to him.
Don't like the sound of that.
Leave your that is your go unless you wanted to try and move. But if you moved, you risked another attack.
Oh, staying.
Nice. Next one is that one up here. It has movement. It's going to rush up to the elf. He's going to come give you a hug. Please, goddamn hit. Fuck!
Not in your wildest dreams does that hit.
These guys, they just want to give you guys hugs, it's fine. Lilia, it's your turn.
Question, do they know I'm up in the tree?
Let me have a look at their passives, give me a second.
Do they have a spot child in tree passive?
Yeah.
No, their passive perception is pretty dog shit, so I would say they currently don't see you.
And are you actually awake?
Well, you screamed, so.
Oh man, I would have to wait 2 turns for what I wanna do.
It's your turn. What you doing?
Can I summon 4 dark queens next to me on the tree?
Which spell is that?
Sure, woodland things.
Put it in the chat for me, please.
I need to find it first. I have too many phones. Did it go into the spell?
Okay.
I can try it.
Level 4. Give me a D100 roll, please.
Oh,
Boy.
Isn't that what you rolled last time?
Yes.
yes.
Unfortunately, you go
I
to
get
cast
roll
it.
again because it's the same one.
No.
Fuck you! You always do that.
You go to cast your spell. Doesn't quite fizzle out. But you don't use the spell slot. Actually, no, I did it last time. Yeah, you do.
I did. Alright.
But since you didn't technically cast a spell this time, you can use your bonus action to cast one of the main spells.
So I can cast another spell.
You can if it's a bonus action spell, you can. Usually you're limited to like essentially a cantrip and a bonus action spell, but since your main spell didn't work, you can use a bonus action spell without the main one having to be a cantrip.
And that is fun. No, it's of course not. It's this one. That one would be one, but it's useless. Awesome. Fuck. I do nothing.
Oh, don't you have a
Well,
thingy? I'm trying to remember what it's called.
Not too much shit on me that I never use.
I'm trying to remember what it is.
Where are your frogs?
It's the whatever the staff gives you. I'm trying to remember.
Which one?
The grey staff.
What's
You know the witch's staff that you cut your hands off on? With your fingers?
that?
This-
Gives me a regular
It's the
frost.
I think it's the staff of frost here. Well, I think it was the equivalent of a staff of frost.
I don't have it anywhere written down, so...
You've got so many fucking scales. I just got down as like 8 things listed as scales next to each other.
10 charges. Cone of cold, fog, cloud ice, storm, wall of ice. Is that a bonus action to use one of those?
To use a what for the ray of frost?
No, just in general to use the stuff.
That's what I'm trying to remember. I
Because
want to
it's really good action.
say it's an action.
Yeah, so my hands are tied.
You can place it on your spirit totem.
Oh, yeah, true. That is a bonus action. You know which one? I'm gonna
The
use
polar
it.
bear.
Fat one.
Fat polar bear. Whereabouts do you want it?
Right on
right at the base of the tree.
Yeah, I think I should get it. 30 foot radius. Plus, I believe it's plus 18.
What's the radius again? It's a 30 foot.
Pretty sure it is, yes.
There you go. So people get how many temporary hit points? Is it your druid level?
Yes, so 13 plus 5.
So everyone gets 18 temporary hit points. Please go about adding that to your thing. And is it advantage on strength checks?
There. Let's see. In addition, you and your allies can advantage on strength checks and strength save throws.
Not bad. Could be handy.
But then these fucks try and hug you.
They just want to give you a hug.
I'd
I was gonna,
imagine
I
it's
don't know
like
why,
a-
but in my head I said something really bad. I'm glad I didn't say it out loud. I'm gonna leave that there. No, I don't want it. I was gonna say they're trying to give you a huggy tuggy, and I'm like, no, don't say that out loud. Keep that to yourself.
Not with them spikes, jeez.
No. Better
Do they
fucking
have two
not with
rib
those.
cages, by the way?
Do you have what?
Do they have 2 rib cages?
I believe you should be able to see it quite nicely in the Discord. I put
It's
a full
weird, it looks
picture.
like they've got, on one side it looks like they've got 3 shoulders.
Yeah.
Right, but it also looks like the rib cage has been made.
Yeah, the bottom one looks like a double rib cage.
I mean, they got
Yeah.
3 shoulders. I mean, counterpoint, Raz. I mean, it's probably one of the arms that's coming out. That's probably
Yeah.
why it has a shoulder.
Yeah.
They
I
look
don't
Why,
cool.
why 5 arms and only 2 legs?
I don't think it's 3 rib
They skip
cages.
leg day.
I think it's just the
Rib
shoulders.
cage right
The
in
shoulders
middle.
are just coming through the rib cage.
Yeah.
I think there is just one rib cage in it, but there's just arms sprouting out of it.
Seems painful.
With that, I'm gonna take you staying up in the tree.
I'm staying up in the tree, yes.
I wouldn't go
For
anywhere.
as long as
near
they
it.
don't know I'm here.
You
I'm
trying to
fine.
you trying to just hold on to Tofu tightly so it doesn't fall out the tree.
No, I'm actually just curious how they handle it, so I'm just watching. But
Riella, sugar.
The leader.
go team, go!
Yeah, you know that's what the generals do. They sit at the back and watch everybody else kill each other. It's fine.
Yeah.
Riella, what you doing?
I'm taking one of the gems off the helmet.
Oh boy.
Oh, please
No, it's
don't
not
bring
that one.
that near
Ah, is it
me.
the spray? Or is it just the...
No, he's not the spray. I'm not wasting spray on these guys who fought these before.
Is it fireball?
No.
Brr, 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 brr,
Daylight.
brr. Daylight. Nice.
Hey,
So,
Please cast that on me.
It's a big area.
60-foot radius sphere. Yeah, that'll be a lot.
And then
Fear
another
bright
60
light.
foot of dim light.
I believe. Hold on. Where are you casting it on? You can put it on your helmet.
Just walk around with it, just like fucking shiny.
That'll be
So
fun.
I'm just gonna cast it. Sort of
If you
up
choose
like-
a point on an object you are holding,
No, I don't know.
is it being one
I'm just
carried?
gonna choose point within range.
Right.
'Cause I want it to be emanating from me. Cause it's
Whereabouts do you want it?
I'm just gonna put it about there, but make it, I don't know, about 30 feet in the air.
Yeah, hold on. I'm just gonna get something to. Just something
And
I
that's how
can.
we could get the sun back. Just cast daylight up
Yeah,
there.
just
enough that
constantly
it
cast daylight.
dissipates. Imagine
Loads
that.
of people can use that spell, so just every now and then just get someone to go out early
Yeah.
morning, cast daylight.
Cast daylight. It's like sweet. They only have to do it one person every hour. Just has to look into the sky and go. Bing.
Hold on. Whereabouts
Do
do you
it
want
for
it?
money. If you don't pay, yeah, well, I'm not casting it.
Right there.
Yeah.
And then
about
so that'll be
there
the
will do.
center. That'll be the center, and it's a. Is it 60-foot initial?
60
Right,
foot
so
radius
yeah, a 60
initial.
foot radius sphere of light spreads out from point you choose in the brains. The sphere is bright light and sheds dim light for
And
an
is it an
additional
additional
50 feet.
60 foot?
So in total, we've got 120 feet of light.
60 feet probably covers like most of this map.
Yeah,
Oh
I mean-
Jesus!
being a little bit higher
Um,
as well.
Do you guys
Not
want to
so
see? Hold on,
fast,
hold on. I
yeah.
can actually make you guys be able to see it.
And,
Yeah.
'cause
So we
that's
just
si-
say. Should we just say it's the full map?
That's 60.
Should we just say it's the full map, so,
Yeah.
so I don't need to have that up.
Oh, please make it dimmer.
That's right.
I'm just gonna get rid of it
You
because
can-
I'm just gonna
can
get rid of
change
it.
up.
So because that way we just know. I'm just gonna leave the little orb there as the center point.
Oh, I just
But yeah,
got extra 50
basically,
channel points.
it's oh fuck, what show was it? Where they get like like three kids get like some quote unquote special fireworks, and it just cuts to like
It's
it
Malcolm
cuts,
in the Middle. It's
yeah.
Malcolm in the Middle.
They
It
fire
turns
they
it
fire off a
daylight and it's
giant. In reality, they just cut the scene
When
from
should we
recording
get-
at night to daytime.
When should we get our site back? 2 to 3 days. Worth it.
So, boom, the entire area is lit up.
It's just like, how will we know that the fireworks gone off and it just becomes day? And it's like,
You've still got your
I think
bonus
that was
action
it.
and movement.
Yeah, I'm just thinking. Okay, I'm gonna move out a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep my echo sort of in line with me. So then I can
Oh, hold
move
on,
a little
I can make the visible bear thing. There you go. See the radius.
My echo doesn't benefit from it anyway, so that's fine. I mean, I do have loads of bonus actions, but don't want to waste this spell. Fuck it, I'm just gonna, for my bonus action, I'm just gonna put Branded Smite on my weapon ready.
Nice.
So that uses my once a day on that use.
No,
And that'll do me
next.
for now.
It's cycling
one-
through all of those fucks.
Yeah. Can't reach you. Can't reach any of you.
You just stand there menacingly like, me.
I'm gonna hug you!
I'm gonna do it.
If they sounded like that as well, they'd be less terrifying.
He's going to dash.
Let me hug you.
He's going to use his action to dash and get there.
But he gets 10
Oh,
feet
that's
with me.
That is true, so
Yeah.
he'll be stopped like there.
Yeah.
Make your attack.
Hold on. Switch pages back. It's just normal, isn't it?
I
So
was about to
we're
say-
dying.
This would use your smite though.
That's
It
fine.
would. It would if he hit.
It'd
Why
be the
did the first one initially work?
oh,
So
because you rolled 13.
13
It's only 13. No, I clicked it, nothing
13.
happened, and when I clicked it again, then they both came out.
13
I was about to
unfortunately is
say,
not enough. So he's able
The
to get to
smite
his
is only
position.
the smite is only
So yeah,
used
smite's
for-
only used if you hit. So you didn't use
Oh
it.
yeah, I know, it's still on the weapon.
But Raz, it being there isn't a bad thing because I give you advantage.
Oh yeah, fine, I'll move.
Next
Oh yeah, you
one.
have to move to get advantage. I don't.
Next
I
one's
said
gonna
I give
move
you
there. I believe you've used your thingy
Yeah,
action.
yeah, it's for a reaction, so.
He's going to hug you with advantage.
Aww.
Please work.
Funny.
He's gonna miss twice.
22.
22 obviously works. It's fine,
Finally.
you can hug me.
The thing just walks up to you going, love
You take
me."
23 points of piercing damage, and you are grappled.
What sort of hug is that?
It's an embrace. Until the grapple ends, the target is frightened, and it takes a 68 psychic damage at the end of each of its turns. So you need to break out of the grapple.
Yeah, I've got that easy next turn.
And
He
you
doesn't need to break out the grapple to do damage. We learnt this last time. He's just gonna fireball himself.
God.
He's gonna turn himself into the bomb. He is atomic.
But the only problem is,
Everyone's
somebody
nearby.
might be in range.
Oh, me and Lilia definitely are. I'm
Oh
fine
no,
though. I
because
think
the fire only goes 5 foot up, so Lilia's fine, she's 10 foot in a tree.
Yeah,
You
but
on this one, Anne?
she'll be in a burning
but-
tree.
But
Yeah.
Raz, worst case scenario, I take a quarter damage.
This guy can't get
Because fire
advantage.
resistance
Actually, no,
and,
you're
evasion.
grappled. Let me double check.
Grapple doesn't do anything.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it just impairs your movement.
Um,
Yeah.
So I
you're
don't
the
think
one
he
that
gets
does
advantage.
something. It's not prone. It's not grapple. Prone automatically. No, I think prone is.
Prone
Grapple,
is automatic
I don't
advantage.
think
It's
is.
grappled, speed becomes 0, can't benefit from any buffs, condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated or if an event
Grappled. If it is medium or smaller.
So Thunder Wave removes the grapple. Grappled creature from the reach of the grappler. That's about it, that's all it says.
This guy's gonna make a multi-attack against you.
Oh, of course it is.
Yeah, of course he is.
Surprise, surprise.
It's fast.
I
It's got
mean-
5 arms.
But you can only do 2 attacks.
True.
I
First
can
one,
do more attacks than that, and I've only got 2 arms.
24.
Yes,
Second one, 16.
only the first one hits.
And boop. 9 points of piercing damage.
Oh no. 9 damage. Hang on.
He feels mortal.
It's 2d10.
Yeah, and I roll like shit.
I mean, he doesn't feel mortal. He's only taken like what, 18 points soaked up like part of that damage.
Right. Evelius, tis
So-
your go.
uh,
What you doing?
Do pray tell, this one below me is next to Raz.
Mm-hmm.
Within 5
So,
feet.
so advantage. Vorpal Scimitar. Be a crit. Fuck,
Oh.
so close. It's not close at all. Damn it.
24 here.
Yeah, I know. I want it to be a crit to take its head off. Be funny.
I mean,
So,
technically, this guy
that-
would have the lost head. by,
that's
all
that damage,
by
and
all
then
definition.
the lost head.
He's-
I would have the lost
That weapon
head.
is actually really fucking powerful.
76.
Pretty much, if you
Uh,
crit on a Tarask, does that mean that you can kill it in one shot?
Well, no, because I don't think I can take off a Tarask's head, but I could
But
do
it
an
doesn't say that. It
extra-
just says if it can't survive with its head, without its head, then it dies.
It's DM discretion. It does in the actual notes of it.
I
When
was
you
gonna
look it
say.
up, it does. It says if it could feed, if the DM thinks that you could remove its head.
But
then
you
its
could
head
just
is
keep going
removed.
in circles and get like smaller and smaller on the cut.
Otherwise, it takes.
I would
an
say
extra
you would
68.
partially dig into. I'd say it would take multiple crits to sever a Tarask's head,
But as long as your blade.
considering that the head is about the size of a building.
So yeah, so like if the blade's capable of
So that's a
like,
total of
cutting off a head.
Uh,
11, and so that's 42.
42. Yeah,
Hey, this game's all about 42s today.
I'm moving that thing over there as my bonus action.
Right. He
I
does
can't really
seem...
move anywhere because I take a hit regardless, but I'm just hoping I can that they meet.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
I'll be out of this in a sec.
I think so because I can't do movement, so I could, but I'd risk getting attacked.
Right, in that case, this guy's gonna try and give Yorm another hug.
It doesn't matter if he gives Yom a hug. Yom will just remove its arms forcibly.
Yeah, can he reach?
For
round?
God's sake! I rolled a fucking 9. I rolled a 3!
Hey, don't worry. I've
I roll
given
like
you every
ass.
opportunity with the next guy because he has advantage. Don't you worry about it.
Yorm, it's your go. He tried to give you a hug again.
Take his arms.
Twisted dick! Hold on, so it'd be 2 initial hits and the bonus action, but I believe the first 3 still hit. Yeah, the first 3 hit. Did I remember to do 2d6 for the swings on the last one?
I
Oh.
completely forgot to.
I'll roll 5. So the
Oh, my
other
God.
2 hit. What's that? That's 25 plus 21, 46 plus 27, 53, 63?
Arms. How is that thing not dead?
No, it is.
Oh, okay.
I will roll the. You take 18 points of damage from like total of this one, the last one from your axe, but you were essentially one by one systematically just swing, swing, and just cut the guy's arms off as he tries to give you a hug.
Looking
Damn.
at the anatomy of those things, you could probably take 3 with one swing.
God damn.
Yeah, you just do Beyblade.
You still got your movement if you
Spinning
want to move
axe.
somewhere.
he is a barbarian.
You still got your movement if you wanted to move. Nice.
Yeah,
Give him advantage. Well, I think he
I was gonna get advantage anyway, but I mean, I get 2 attacks now instead of just 1.
is now the one in between Yorm and Avelius. He's going to give Avelius a hug.
No, he's gonna try.
He has advantage.
It doesn't mean he's gonna hit. He probably will.
Fuck!
He doesn't.
I rolled like
Aw.
ass. I'm glad it
No,
wasn't the
it's
other way
just-
around.
It's just me that hit him today.
Yeah.
Makes a change.
Lilia, sugar.
I wanna try my spell again.
A level 6 and a level 4 have had the weird fluctuation so far.
I'm just gonna try summoning again.
Go for it.
Oh wow!
Unfortunately, does not seem to work.
Hoodies. Well, I still can't do anything then.
Do you not have any bone section spells? Well, none that are prepared.
No,
Have you got anything you can throw at them?
I don't have weapons. I rely on my summons.
I'm just gonna get a quick look at.
One bonus action, but it's useless.
Hold up. Decent ones. There's like Shillelagh, but that's the making your staff do druid, do more damage. There's Healing Word.
Is that what you just said?
Shut up. There's Healing Word. There's Flame Blade.
I have to one equip, but like I said, it's useless.
You have to be
Healing up in the
melee.
tree.
Yeah, you have to be in melee range.
You have to climb down a bit. There's Grasping Vine if you have it.
Nope.
There's Guardian of Nature. You assume the form of beast. Oh, that's where you turn into like a beast or a tree.
Turn
Not
into
that
a
one.
tree.
You turn into the tree. You just gonna hide?
Yeah.
It's like the fucking hist from the Elder Scrolls. Like, you just become a tree.
Yeah, that's weird when you think the lizard people are born from the trees.
Well, they also become trees. When they
Mhm.
die, so you know.
Well, then again, but if I cast one, would then no one up there?
Wait. Can you repeat?
If I cast a spell, would the enemies know I'm up in the tree?
Not if it's fizzled.
What fuck is that?
Well, fizzled means it didn't work.
Ah.
So they
So
still
if
currently
it
don't
does-
know. If it does work, then they would see essentially the arcane like thing. There's specifically something that other classes have that make it so they don't show any of it. But a lot of spells are visible, especially if they have a VS or an M, well VNS specifically.
Wait, it's a concentration. Is that also? I can't have two concentration spells on
Nope.
me, can I?
Nope.
But I'm just screwed.
Oh, what's concentration currently?
What?
The
Nothing at the
totem
moment.
thing.
No, the totem doesn't
No.
require
No, the
concentration.
totem
No,
completely
but what
different.
I wanted to, like, pretty
Yeah,
much
yeah,
all of
yeah,
my spells are concentration, so I can't combine them.
Yeah.
So my hands are still tied.
God forbid I put out an item and they'll let you have two concentrations at the same time.
Honestly, I think that would actually be alright in this case.
It would. Right. So you just staying put? I'd say with your bonus, especially since it's the second time this has happened, you can make for me either an Arcana or a Nature check.
Well, you know what she's gonna pick.
Arcana.
Really?
Not does it matter.
I was just about to say!
I'd say so far from what you can piece together, there's something happening with your magic, and it has
Yeah, no
something
way.
tied.
No!
It has something
Yeah,
to do.
legit Sherlock, Jesus
It
Christ.
has something to do with the fact that Tofu is clearly unwell. That's about what you can put.
Even Captain
Wait, I
Shiny
just my
Pants
bonus
could have
action to
realised
shake
something.
You're gonna try. You continue shaking this small animal to no
just
avail.
flick him in the nose a few times. It's like, wake up! Fuck's sake.
It'll all be fine, won't it, guys?
No, what? You're gonna kill a child's hamster.
Viella, it's your go.
It's a chinchilla.
I know, but not many children own chinchillas, so it's like the equivalent of killing a child's hamster is, you know, about in
Yeah,
equivalence.
Mystery, have you seen the desk on a hamster video?
No, I haven't. But you're saying it, and I have a feeling that I think I know what you're on about.
Oh
This
wait.
guy's going like, hamster on the desk, and then he just starts crying, desk on the hamster.
But what you're essentially doing is essentially going to a child saying, "Can I have your hamster?" and yeeting it out of the window.
What you doing, Raz?
Well,
You still got your glowy
First of all-
stick. I say you're currently grappled,
It's more
yeah, that's fine. I'll have that. I'm fine.
and if you end your turn
Um,
grappled, you take some shit.
Oh no, it won't be. Bonus action, teleport to my echo.
Ooh, nice. Does your echo get destroyed?
Yeah, I replaced my echo.
I'll put him over there.
So I teleport. Yeah. So I'm just
Poof.
gonna go. Oh, fuck you guys.
It means you're no longer frightened either.
Yes, I'm going home.
So that's my bonus action. Fuck it. Look at my brand. It's my active.
Mhm. It's been charged.
Forwards 5 feet.
There is that. But what I'm gonna do actually. Fuck it. I am
Bip, bip, bip.
casting darkness on myself.
Nice.
Don't worry, you're not in range.
No.
What's the range
but,
of it?
Well, the range I can target is 60 feet, but it only fills a 15-foot radius.
Good.
Aren't those things no longer immune if they're encased in darkness?
No, if they're in, it's not magical darkness. So if they're in dim light, I think. What was it you said, Alistair?
Well, yeah,
The
but they're
lost.
technically in magical
They
darkness.
gain resistance while they are in dim light or darkness.
Does it count
So-
with magical darkness?
Yeah,
it would.
yeah. Yeah, it counts as magical darkness.
You give them the resistance, but
Yeah, but then it blinds them. So I'm guessing they can't see in magical darkness.
Well, probably not, but I mean, you're gonna do less
Um,
damage anyway.
also, I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
dark
I've
vision
always-
doesn't. I'm pretty sure dark vision
No,
doesn't see
dark
magical
vision.
vision.
Dark
No.
vision isn't for magical darkness. It's non.
I've already done it now, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's
Doesn't matter.
fine.
Because there's no high level thing, is it? Yeah, that's fine.
Was
So
that your
bonus
bonus
action.
action? Was it your action for a spell?
And my action bomb. Yeah, action for the spell, because I think darkness is an action.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. One action.
You could move forwards by one, so then your next attack's within range for them.
Well, that's what I was going to do. I was
He
going to
wants them
move
to
so
run in.
I'm within 10 feet of them.
That's fair.
So then if they move, I get hit on them. Or at least one of them.
Yeah. The first one that moves.
Yeah. I can just
Really,
keep
that
these guys
fourth
pinned
ball
down
is
while
making me-
you're dealing with them ones. That'll do. And then, yeah, I've got no cares to do. I can't use my action or anything. I'm not using my action surge yet.
Nice. Next is
Another
the
2
one
tries.
to the bottom left
Get it?
of the elf.
You get another 2 tries.
Come on, I want to hug him.
There's better ways to go about it. You miss.
Fuck.
Let's
Fucking bitch.
put it this way:
Yeah,
if it's less
not
than
wanna be hugged.
if it's less than 19, no.
Damn it. Well, the bottom one is probably going to try and step out and make his way up towards the elf, so you would get an attack.
See if I can fucking hit this time. And it would be advantage as well.
Yeah. They,
'cause
they,
they
can't,
can't
they
see.
currently can't see you.
They're essentially
27.
blinded.
27. 27 does hit.
So that's going to be that damage
What's your smite? Oh god.
with, yeah, it's, what one did I use? Branding Smite.
Mm-hmm.
Just that one.
So that's 26, 30 points of damage.
Radiant. They don't have anything for radiant. do they?
Nope.
With the also being monstrosities.
Yeah, I'd have thought so, but
It's usually undead, which are the radiant thing.
And that means that his movement's gone down to 0.
Mm-hmm. So we can take. So this guy can no longer move. There you go. Or is that your attack? So he can't.
Yeah, that's
he
his
can't
action.
move up. He doesn't have anything to 5 feet. Yeah, shit. He can't do anything. He's stuck there this turn.
pretty sure the only thing they can do is go around trying to hug things. Like what the fuck?
I think they can probably do a normal attack.
Well, they've got the
But-
multi
yeah,
attack,
they
but the
have the
hug is really
multi-attack.
good.
Yeah, they just like the huggies. Or as Alistair calls them, the huggy tuggies.
You could have called them huggy wuggies.
I'm never
not
hugging
huggy
you,
wuggies.
Alistair, if we ever meet.
No, neither. I am never hugging you ever.
This guy's going to use all his movement to get to this side of the turtle. He's gonna try and hug the fucking turtle. Be hugged, bitch, please. 19. Does that work on the turtle?
You said miss.
One off.
Fuck!
What? Oh!
You have 20.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
it's
Living.
just-
Turtles are nuts.
Nice.
Velius, it's your go.
Well, second verse same as the first. I'll just aim for a different one this time.
Which one are you aiming
One
for?
of them's losing. One of them's losing a head this time round.
Bottom left or middle?
Middle. Oh really?
Both 27s. Yeah,
Oh,
that'll hit the one.
really?
9 points.
Really funny. Flash
Plus you've got your...
6.
You need to have that
19.
on the hotkey.
I could just press sneak attack, but I can't be asked. Ugh.
Total 28. Nice. And you've still got your bonus action. To use a dagger or something.
Use a dagger on the one, like, next to me. Okay, where's the infernal dagger? There it is. It's just regular now. Right. Infernal dagger. Boop. Fuck.
You have advantage.
I don't.
Wait, which one were you doing? The
Well,
one
I
at the
was
bo-
aiming at- I was
the
aiming
bottom
at
one?
I was aiming at the
Ah,
other one,
okay.
that's why I turned off advantage.
Unfortunately, then that one does not hit.
Yeah.
That one's dead, so take him off.
Even if it had been what it was, fucking
Yorm,
that one wouldn't
It's
hit
your
you
go. Angry Turtle Boy. Turtle Power. Hero in a half shell.
down. Unlimited power.
32 and 25. Is this on the one in the middle?
Oh, the one above.
The one above?
Yeah.
All three of those hit. 22 plus an additional 19.
Did you?
Though that top one, the top right one, hadn't taken any damage yet. So with those two, he's still alive. So that's 22 plus 19 is 41 plus an additional 28. So it's 49, 69 damage.
Nice.
Which
Good.
means they're on single digits, so you got that clear. It's kind of
Is it
just
2?
no, not two.
Ah. Was I close?
The opposite end of the spectrum.
Is it 8?
One off.
7?
It's 9.
It's just about in single digits.
Unfortunate Yom. That's not what I wanted to do. I typed that in wrong. I put the hashtag in.
3d6
Take
hash
10
damage.
points of damage from your axe. It's a thirsty boy. It's a thirsty axe. Next in the list is the one. He better fucking hug this time. He's gonna die. Hit, motherfucker.
Who's he trying
Hit!
to hit?
20! Fuck you, Velios!
Oh, fuck.
He
fine.
fucking hugged you, you bitch.
It's fine. He's gonna die.
How many
next time
attempts did
anyway.
he take?
It only took 5
Good man.
times. Fuck. Good
Oh.
So that's
What's that
the-
halved?
31 is
16.
down to 16, and you're considered
well-
grappled and frightened.
Well, I still have temporary hit points.
Fuck you, I finally hit.
Yeah, you haven't hit my main health point yet.
Lilia, Chico.
Um,
You see your Veli's getting a hug.
yeah. I'm gonna jump down from the tree.
You can try and
as I'm
like just like
falling
hug,
away-
like hug slide.
And as I'm falling down, I want to transform into a dire wolf.
Ooh.
I'll try to jump on top of.
I'm pretty sure that's just your B shape, isn't it?
Yes.
That is unaffected. You're fine. Let me get
Oh,
you a
magical
wolf.
There's
spell.
Whereabouts do you want it? No, I
Uh,
suppose it's as
just-
close. I can shove it in. Shove it in like there, or do you want to be
No, I
towards the
wanna
bottom?
go on
No,
this.
she wants to go to that one.
Like there?
Yeah, yeah, sounds on this one.
There's a tiny
What
lily
is it?
beneath under that.
Uh,
And like
know,
an
it's
unconscious chinchilla up in the branch.
and I wanna do I'm allowed to do an attack with my wolf now, right?
I believe it's a
One of the
bonus.
bonus sections.
Yeah, it's a bonus action for you to things. I believe you have your action still. It's an action to polymorph. It's a bonus action to
Yeah,
B-shape.
but, like I mean, as a wolf, I can't use spells, right?
Can't use spells.
Yeah, so I'll just do a bite attack,
Mhm.
and
You could
I use
flank
single-
around and get advantage.
No, I have the pack tactics.
That is
The
true.
wolf has advantage on an attack roll against a creature if at least one of the wolf's allies is
That
within
is
5
true. That's basically free rogue shit. Go for it.
feet. Oh wait, it does say, and the ally isn't incapacitated.
Inc.
Oh,
Then
Oh,
he is not, right?
I don't think grapple
Grappling
is.
isn't incapacitated, is it?
Let me double check.
Incapacitated is
I'm pretty
something
sure
else.
incapacitate just means knocked out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That means you can't take
or,
actions
like,
or reactions if you're
knocked
incapacitated.
over. Yeah.
Let me double check.
Like, unconscious is incapacitated, prone is incapacitated,
Yeah.
shocked, whatever that is,
Well, no,
paralyzed. is
anything incapacitated.
Incapacitated. An
It just means you
incapacitated
can't
creature
take
can't
actions
take
or
actions.
reactions.
Yeah.
But I want to know what
So-
causes it.
Well, that
Or
just
it's
means you're
like-
knocked down, I believe, like unconscious,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, or you're paralyzed or something. It's
Yeah, because
like,
look, under even where it says unconscious and stunned, I believe, and petrified and paralyzed. Yeah, just them ones. So petrified, paralyzed, stunned, and unconscious.
Yeah,
They're
and
the only ones that count as
grappled.
incapacitated.
Yeah,
I
you're
have a
fine.
list up on my board of them.
You're good.
a list up on your board. It's
Make
just
your
a
attack with it.
pinboard.
Make your bite with advantage.
It's just a pinboard that you just have like everything.
Yeah, do you know them
D&D on.
hexagon boards that I've got?
Yeah. It's just one of those.
13 does not hit.
I've got a sheet of. I can't remember what it came with, but I've got a sheet of which it literally is D&D 5e conditions.
Was it not one of your?
I can't hear you.
Yeah, I think I remember it. Was one of your
Sorry.
dice.
Jumping over
Sorry.
him, so I get
Yes.
nothing.
Well, I would usually apply advantage because it would be a surprise one, but you had advantage anyway.
Yeah.
So you can't have double advantage. Just like you can't have double disadvantage.
Would it not hit him or prone him or anything? 'Cause it just had a big land
She
on
missed. She kind of just landed next to him.
it. Boy.
He's like holding out his arms. Hug.
Hug doggy.
Me hug dog.
Oh yeah, it's your go.
You could just hear him go fluffy.
No touch.
They sound like the fucking like. They sound like, no, Charlie, let's go to Candy Mountain.
You're the candy man. Yeah,
Charlie.
Hug the non-believers.
Shining unbeliever.
Right, well, fuck it. I'm dropping my darkness.
When you dropping your
Just
darkness?
concentrate. Well, yeah, I only used it to try and immobilise them two for a little bit. And it worked on one of them.
You still have advantage if you were to keep him in it.
Yeah, no, but then I'll do less damage.
True.
It's kind of like,
a double-edged sword.
It's a double, yeah.
can I roll to attack and then drop the darkness?
I mean, yeah, you could drop the darkness anytime you want.
But yeah, no, I can't.
You can't-
hit him and then drop the darkness and then do normal damage. So.
Nah.
No, right, yeah, I'm dropping
It
the
doesn't
darkness.
apply after the fact. Alright. I'll remove the darkness of your
Yeah, I'm
model.
dropping the darkness.
Do-do-do-do-do. There you go.
Got 8 and then bonus action. Bringing my echo back.
Nice, where you want it? I
Just
believe you
off
should be able to
right
move it.
there, yeah, yeah. 'Cause now I'm going to paint town. Let's go.
Go
Right.
on to Pain Town.
Yeah, I'm attacking that one in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
Via
have advantage.
Echo or via you?
This is my via me at the moment.
Nice.
I'll
Straight attack.
Yep.
27 will hit.
And damage on that one,
24 points damage.
and then see. Taking a
Still
dam-
up. That'll hit.
30.
Is that a crit because it's a 19?
No, because I
Oh,
don't
you
have
didn't.
it.
Yeah, you needed
I
the
didn't put
exit.
my curse on it. So otherwise it would have been.
20, another 24. That one immediately. That one drops dead as well.
Nice. Well, I'm not finished yet.
What you doing?
So now I'm going to use my move.
He's got his bonus action attack as well.
Yeah. I can't move that guy, that's the problem. No, I've used my bonus action to summon him, and I can only attack from my echo, which means I can't move my echo this turn.
Oh, what you doing?
Action
Which one
surge.
grabbed you, mister? Is it the one in the middle?
No, it's the one in the middle.
Actually, no, do I action surge now?
It's up to you.
It's the one that just went, so it's the one in the middle. The one that's like gonna die. As
Oh,
soon as
I
get
don't
a
know if I
crit.
should. No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna save my action surge. I don't know what else we're gonna come up against yet.
So
I've
you
just
just
used my two actions.
just waiting
I've
there?
used my bonus actions.
Staring at the doggy.
What I'm actually gonna do? Oh no, because she already gets advantage. You're gonna attack that one. Yeah, no, you're rogue shit. That's fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay here.
Got it. Next in the list is the one. Is this one here? It's going to. He's going to use his arm spikes.
Ew.
Yeah, he's going to use his arm spike. Multi attack. He's going to use his arm spikes against Evelios. First one.
Alright,
24?
hits.
Second one. 25.
What do you think?
Maybe I haven't crit yet.
The 24 hits, so 25 probably does.
8 points of piercing. And 11 points of piercing. That's his go.
17.
Wait,
Then
was that
it's
what one was that just attacked?
this one.
Okay,
it's the
I'll
one
use my
up.
reaction to attack him.
Do you get to do that with the
Sentinel
thing?
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sentinel shit. When a creature makes an attack against a target other than you, and the target doesn't have this feat, you can use your reaction to make a melee attack against the attacking creature.
Go for it.
I love Sentinel, man. I'm so
Imagine you kill it.
23 hits.
23.
Yeah, that one drops in.
Yeah, I fucking knew it.
Damn.
Fucking knew it.
Yeah.
Imagine you kill
Yeah,
it.
do you know that short I posted in D&D?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Next, the one at the top. He's determined to. He's fucking on his last legs. He's determined to give the turtle a hug. Come on, advantage.
Like, if it's the
Hug
last
the
thing I
fucking.
do-
He crit! He
Finally
crit!
did it.
He crit!
Finally did it.
He's like, I finally hugged the
Just
turtle.
finally-
He hugged him with so. Oh, jeez, that's a lot of
At
dice.
this point, he chooses not to do damage. He generally just wants a hug.
That is a total
Give me
of
a hug.
42 piercing damage, halved down to 21. Wait, yeah, 21 points of piercing
Oh, wow.
damage.
So on that second 4d10, he rolled a 1, a 3, a 1, a 3.
Fuck, that could have been so good.
Yeah, on the first one, he rolled a
Oh,
4,
yeah.
7, 10, and 10.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Fucking hell.
I mean, to be fair, the equivalent to rolled 8, or equivalent to rolled what, 8d10 there and got bang in the middle with a
Yeah.
crit.
Yeah, with a crit, that's terrible.
And you are considered grappled and frightened.
What's Frighten do? Frighten.
Frightened means you have disadvantage on attacks.
Oh, I thought it just doesn't allow you to attack.
Hold on, let me get it up.
No, it does allow you to
Advantage
attack.
on ability checks and
You-
attacks when source of fear is in line of sight. Can't
I mean,
move
yeah.
closer to
I was say the solution is that you close your eyes, but then you can't see the enemy, so you have disadvantage anyway.
But he has grappled you, so you know where he is. It's difficult. enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that is true.
It's
That
difficult,
guy's
but-
he is also on 9 hit points. He's like
No,
hook,
the other one.
or the one in between.
Yeah.
Evelios, it's your go.
Suppose it's a normal attack.
Still. Oh, you crit! You crit! You cut off his head.
Give me his head!
What was it? I'm pretty sure it's just an instant kill, isn't
Yes!
it? Elite on the head and roll a 20. You attack roll. You cut off one of the creature's heads. So it's just. You don't even need to roll damage unless you want to. It's a
I don't wanna. don't wanna. Just
Swing! And he kind of just his head immediately kind of like bounces off and just rolls and just hits the floor.
mine.
You've got your movement and a bonus action. Go on, move up and steal that kill at the top. You know you want to. You could, you know you want to.
I could do.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Do it. I could move to the other side of them and just.
That's
add
what I'm
it
saying.
into
You'll
the
have your
thing.
crit. Go on, go for it.
Just pop up, just like hello.
Come on, crit with the dagger as well.
And stab.
27 will hit.
Either way, that's gonna do
And
like,
yeah,
all
that
damage
that also
because
kills him off.
I got my sneak attack as well as that, so
Yeah, that'll be enough.
that's at least.
Tis all
7.
she wrote. I was. You know what? He's at least. As he kind of dies in the turtle's arms, he kind of lets Relief sigh like, I hugged someone. He did it in the end.
He's just there like, I'm dying in your arms.
I mean, let's be fair. Saying it's specifically like piercing damage, that's probably the single most high like amount of piercing damage the turtles took in one hit.
Probably.
Oh nice, you got a headshot.
Someone in my flat is probably really confused as to why I just screamed, "Fuck yeah!"
I rolled good on magical numbers.
No, they're just oh, Mystery's getting pegged again.
For God's sake. That's on stream now. Sorry, Mystery.
It just
It's
happened.
canon.
Yeah.
With that, the threat of violence
Mr.
is
being
over.
headed.
So yeah.
I mean, fuck yeah, give me his head.
Question is, do you guys want to loot these guys?
Oh shit.
I'll stay in my wolf orbs on my heads up a bit. Or
They
pulse.
don't really give much, do they? I mean,
I mean, it's up to you.
I want to take that thing's head as a trophy, but
Didn't you already had something? Oh yeah, the skull.
If I tell you what skill it is, do you guys want to have a look?
we might as
It'll
well.
probably end up
What-
being either Yorm or the lad that can do it.
Lays in bull form, she don't want to.
Yeah.
What
Okay.
skill is it?
Or unless you just want to rip open the boys. I can help with that.
Yeah.
Let's see, these guys are monstrosities, which I believe. That's the one. Monstrosities are. Let me scroll down. Nature check.
Unfortunately, I
Yeah,
think
no,
that's
I'm
turtle.
good. I'm not worried about looting these guys.
Oh no,
I
it's
think
not.
we've looted them before and we didn't really
Blaze
get
intelligence.
much.
No, we didn't. The best thing we got was like their arms.
Let me
and,
tell you
like,
what
the
you
heart
get.
of the lock, which isn't that useful.
So I can tell you, since you guys will kill these guys, I'll let you know. Each one gives a d6 worth of rations. Each one gives a d6 worth of arms. Kind of be a
Build
miracle
an
if you
army.
got 6 from it, because
Yeah,
they have
they
5.
Yeah, I know. But you can, I don't want to know.
Which
what
each can
damage
be made
one
into a
actually.
short sword.
Ugh.
And each one gives vials of Sorrow Sworn blood. Up to 10 vials of Sorrow Sworn blood, which gives you resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing while you're in dim light to darkness. So it's up to you guys if you want to bother.
I mean, that could come in handy for me because I can just darkness potion. Take
I-
huge damage, but
don't really care enough.
fuck it. I've got terrible nature, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and get some of the.
I'll give him or her that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go for the like the liquids. I don't
Make
want none of
a
the other
make a
shit.
nature check at advantage then, with the help of the wolf kind of like pointing its nose towards where you need to go.
0 nature. Let's go.
Just sniffing.
15.
It's
You
enough
know
for
what? I'd say between them all, you can get 8 vials of Sorrowsworn blood. Rather than bothering to roll 5 times, because it'll take forever.
Was it Sorrow Spawn?
Sorrow Sworn.
Spawn. Okay.
8 vials of Sorrowsworn blood, when consumed, to gain resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage while in dim light or darkness. And that lasts an hour.
Same. That works for me. Cool. Okay, drink some blood.
And you have the overwhelming urge to hug someone while you do.
Give me a hug.
So, You guys had a pretty rude awakening to the day. What do you guys do now?
Well, I suppose now we need to find a tree.
Funnily enough, we're at a tree.
Watch it still
Is it
fail.
big enough though? I suppose it needs to be big enough for us to walk through, doesn't it?
It needs to be a tallish tree.
Needs to be a sizable tree.
Yeah, I'd say there's definitely one around here.
But
Still got that 50-50 chance if it's going to work or not.
Oh god, yeah. We
I'll
want to
say
find
we
out
might
why.
go
Oh, yeah,
for-
We want to have a
but
look
why it's not
at least
working.
why. I have a look at.
Good thing you guys are trying to get to
Watch-
someone who has.
watch your
who has-
inanimate plant.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah, it should be large enough. There's easily enough tree. You need to. I'm about to say you definitely know a tree there because it's the big pink and purpley one.
It's a
Yeah,
bit
yeah.
hard to mistake.
This
I'm
is
still
film magic.
sucking in my wolf. You know.
You kind of
If
just
you
like.
guys want me to do anything
You're kind of just
about
like sniffing at Tofu, just kind of wondering.
Can I
it,
do an
don't be
Arcana
stopping
check
the
on?
tree.
Can I do an Arcana check on both?
Sure, it would be either Arcana or Religion.
It'll be Arcana for me. My religion sucks.
Still,
That's,
Tofu is up in
The
the
fuck?
tree. You have to climb up there first.
Can I,
Other
can
people
I
can have a
go-
look. Other people can
I
try as
go-
well.
Can I pet the big dog? Just like there.
Everything's okay.
Just sort of
you
It'll be
lose your
fine.
left arm.
I'd
That's
say
fine.
with,
I have my right. I'm right-handed.
I'd say with an 11 Arcana, you understand that there might be a link, but can't really pin down what. If anybody else wants to give either an Arcana or a Religion, you're welcome to.
I'll have a look as an Arcana one.
Fuck me,
I
got
don't
religion.
got anything to it, so it's a 19.
Hey! Okay, you're kind of surprised no one else picked this up since you know you're not usually too.
smart.
I don't want to say that. I was gonna
I-
say more. I was gonna say. I was gonna say like not more, magically inclined because especially compared to fucking Warlock.
Yeah, but I kind
Massive
of wanted off to
turtle.
be a fighter, so.
But turtle.
That is true. But
The
anyway,
two magicy ones are me, the druid, and the mainly fighter.
so 19. Kind of surprised no one else picked this up.
Fuck smart.
It almost seems as if Tofu acted as some sort of focus to a degree.
I was thinking that, but my dice rolls means I'm stupid.
Yeah. It's really hard to play stupid when you know it.
Yeah.
And whatever seems to be affecting Tofu is, hence, affecting the magic. And with 19, I will definitely say it happened at the moment Delia did the quote-unquote send the nun to hell.
It wasn't it.
Did you ever look at your character sheet, Orion?
Yeah.
Or what's changed?
Oh, my character sheet. No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm guessing you're no longer chaotic
Outline
good.
is no longer good. Probably neutral.
You wrote it all caps.
Yeah, put it all caps.
What? Chaotic neutral.
Yeah, neutral
Yeah.
screaming.
Right, welcome to the club.
Woo.
Except from the turtle, he's good.
High
Yeah,
five.
I'm the turtle.
Turtle's good. Turtle's
Good,
you.
he's judgmental, but he's wondering what
The
he's
only
obsessing.
good one in this party is the fucking angry turtle.
Yeah, but he's angry for all the right
Oh,
reasons.
neutral.
We're a fucking
With you.
neutral.
You started off as neutral.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy.
No, I would say Velius would have been rather good at the beginning, but I guess he has been
Mine's
slowly corrupted.
understandable. I was like.
That's you were basically the devil from the beginning. Let's be fair.
Yeah, I was very close.
You're
to
borderline
becoming
evil.
chaotic evil.
Let's put it this way.
Oh.
I definitely couldn't have been lawful anything because I'm pretty sure my
No, yeah, not
character
lawful, but
You're a
No,
rogue.
he was.
Rogues are birthed like to be chaotic. They're not allowed to be lawful.
Well, it's
unless you know
neutral.
you're Robin Hood, then you can be kind of.
Well,
Well,
technically,
it's
you're still breaking
lawful
the
by
laws.
your own ideal. No, but lawful is sticking to ideals or.
Yeah, it's not necessarily following the law.
It's not necessarily
It's sticking
following
to
the
a
laws
code
the
of
land.
ethics.
It's it's ethical. Fuck ethics.
But yeah, so that's basically what you guys managed to pin down as what seems to be happening. something's fucked up Tofu. Happened right as Lilia did something pretty bad, and that seems to be affecting her magic.
I don't think it was something bad.
Yeah, but the person who is quote unquote the person who is largely in control of your magic would deem that as something bad.
Soaking.
You're just sniffing at the goddamn like unconscious chinchilla, just whimpering.
I know at this point I probably just walk around and stare up the dead corpse.
Fucking.
Just shake him and
Let's
throw
say,
him.
turns out you got about 8 vials from the first one. You're like, okay, I'm gonna move on to the next one, and then just the wolf's just tearing into him, just like
get
throwing
the
around like a
wolf.
chew toy. So, what do you guys wish to do? You can continue on foot. To be fair, you're not too far.
I mean,
You could attempt the transport with your plants, or
there's the 50-50.
there is the
but
50-50 with the amulet.
more- No, there's the 50-50 with the spell,
That's true.
not the amulet.
I mean, what do you mean? You guys love Orion's luck. It's been amazing in the past.
Well, the thing is, if she was using Tofu as a focus, could I not just give her my old focus?
Whoa.
You can try.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Well,
because I've
we're
still got my
not.
old focus. Because obviously with my thing now, I can use my weapons as my focus. I still
Mhm.
have my old.
We're not,
Okay, focus.
because each magic uses different focuses.
The druids not use, because mine was literally just an
No.
arcane focus. That's literally
No, druids
Not
use
that is
things like
also druid focus.
plants
Oh,
and shit.
Yeah, druid has something specific called a druid focus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they do.
Question: would that mean my druid focus is tofu?
To a
Yes.
degree, yeah. That's why. That's
But
why.
I
You,
still have
Even
focus
to a
on.
degree.
well, it's how do I put this? You always had a quote unquote lesser focus, which would be something to harness it. But initially, the conduit from your deity's magic went through Tofu to you, to then to be able to use.
So I'm currently only able to use my lesser focus for spells.
Mhm. To be fair, you also haven't tried lesser spells.
Yeah, no. Because they're just useless.
I said we can try and travel via plants.
And if that
Oh,
doesn't
that's
work,
hard.
it's
If
50-50.
that don't
good.
work, then it looks like we're walking.
Or walking.
We gotta tell this to wolf.
I'm gonna go scoop up tofu.
I imagine he's like a pillow pet right now. Those things were everywhere.
Gonna
Those things were everywhere. Anyway,
fucking pillow pet, yeah.
so guess we should go on. You guys, to be fair, if you want to, you can just get on the back of the direwolf and just run.
So
Actually, there
is
might
the
be a
direwolf
there might be a
strong
wait
enough
there
to
might be a
do
wait required.
all of us. Like, one of us maybe.
Forgetting we have a very hairy dog. Yeah, big.
Let's wrap a rope around him and like
Just,
Just
drag
like-
him along. Tell him to go in the
Drag him
shell
along.
and use him as a
Yeah.
sledge.
Just
do
drag him
the Mario
along.
thing, jump on his head
Poke his
first,
head
and
out.
then just like nudge him along.
No, you just tie a rope around the direwolf and he just slides around with his head out. It's like woohoo!
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys want to continue on foot?
Or was it into a horse?
I suppose if we keep it Lyria in direwolf form, yeah.
You guys could always go on foot
Put
halfway.
your dog-
Yeah, that is true. She's grieving right now.
Let him figure it out.
They'll figure it out.
No,
Okay, what? This is,
they won't.
Fucking socially awkward fucks.
I just wanna go to Lilia going, hey, so he's breathing. It just seems like he was used to cast something big. So, I mean, he'll probably be fine, but I'm not a doctor. At least not a
Animal
chinchilla
doctor.
doctor, or whatever the
It's exotic.
fuck this is.
And now it's what it is.
If we can get back to the capital, then there's someone there that can help. We'll get Marvelous to have a look. She'll know what to do.
Hopefully.
I mean, if anyone's gonna.
I mean, if anyone's gonna, but there's not a guarantee that like she is.
I'm trying to make things better here. You're not helping.
Oh, I know.
Stop being a downer.
It's really soft though.
How far away roughly are we from the capital?
Let's see. Viridia isn't too far, and it's mostly open plains past here.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
It's also night time.
Well, we
It's
don't
always
know what
night
time it
time.
is. It's always nighttime.
While we're standing around, I'm gonna just dispel the daylight and just don't draw attention.
Everyone takes that like 20 it's like 20 seconds eyes to adjust.
Yeah. Oh my god. It's a break.
But yeah, so eventually the wolf form will drop.
In 1 hour.
So do you guys want to essentially?
I'm gonna if we're gonna be moving on the road, I'm gonna use my last spell to cast Fly on myself,
Nice.
and then possibly try and guide the group in the air, or at
Sure.
least try and spot.
Let's say I'm pretty sure the speed of the rogue you can just fucking dash repeatedly.
Okay.
What is my speed?
I have up to 90 feet of movement per
Every
success.
round.
Yeah.
What's the wolf's if it were to dash?
100.
Yes, you.
Probably 100. Is it just the double of the speed?
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, 100.
Well, I can do 120 if I dash.
And I would say you could
I'm
just
going
about.
To I'm just going to the capital. Bye.
I would say you could just about carry the turtle on your back.
He's a big boy.
Having a turtle on my back. When did I become a
Well,
mountain?
Where's the
I
thing?
mean, to be
There's.
fair, if we're not going full speed, it don't really matter too much.
I was about to say the turtle running is 80 at full sprint.
Like, if he
So
dashes, that's 8.
if everybody moves at just 80 thing, you're fine.
Yeah, we just move at one solid pace, and we're just
Wait, what's the speed on the
Yeah.
flight?
60 feet, 120 with dash.
Okay, so everybody moves at like 80. 80 feet a second. So I'm trying to
Maybe
guess.
75, so we're not too taxing on the turtle.
Turtle's constantly just fucking
Well,
sprinting.
I
running
mean-
past him, checking up on him. You alright?
Well, I mean, you know what they say? Like, cardio is as important as everything else. So, you know, chop chop.
Rule number 1, cardio.
Yeah, cardio.
So yeah, I would say
Rule number 2, don't
if you
forget
were
rule
to
number
all
one.
use, let's say if you were to go around using up all your B shapes,
We've got V-shape flight for an hour.
yeah, let's say you're about a day's travel away, so you could get a
Okay.
decent bit.
Yeah.
But you'd reach the capital maybe beginning of what would be the next morning.
Well, I can only do it for an hour, because well, that's my last spell.
What's your base movement?
Base movement's only 30 feet.
So then we'd be on 6.
But then if we're running, I don't think you can move at 60 feet to like 20 odd hours. I think
Oh no.
it's a bit.
No, but if I just drop out of my wild shape, I can just try and use the travel plane spell.
That is true. But let's just say that's why you make everybody at least run until until your thing drops.
But it never was! It's your own
Yeah.
fault.
Just assumed you
And
did.
technically, we don't know about her.
So after an
No.
hour, everyone else is just like, and then
Yeah.
Leah's like,
We're
so I
just
can make
also
us move through a
like,
tree now.
Done enough running.
I'm still holding tofu.
Everyone's got their 4,000 steps in now. It's fine.
I'm still holding the hamster. I don't care. I know it's a chinchilla. I'm gonna call it a ham. I'm still holding the shaman.
I mean, there's quite a big size difference between the two.
It's a
Yeah, I
shaman.
was about to say, like,
You're holding it Are you holding it alongside fucking Jeremy? Or is Jeremy just currently bounced away?
Jeremy can do what he wants.
I think
I'm
Jeremy
holding
takes
one
the
of
role of
them.
being a scarf.
How long do you think a fucking weasel is?
Well, yeah, it's not a really big scarf.
Depends how long you pull it.
Don't pull it.
He's just he just holds onto the back of the head, and he just looks like a mullet.
Yeah, he just extends. There we go, the scarf.
It's probably
It's like when you hold it. It's like when you pick a cat up, and then you realise exactly how goddamn long they are.
Yeah.
yeah. What they just all resistance just drops. It's like ooh. I don't know.
Yeah. So after about about an hour of running, you reach the end of the forest, and there are some decent trees on the edge of it. Everyone else is just like.
Yeah, it's like time to take a break. And I'm just gonna attempt.
Go for it. It'll be D100.
I don't even know. Would it just automatically work?
Oh, which one? Is this the?
What is it with the 40s today?
I would say someone can use an Arcana check to assist you.
I can just roll it in.
I would say no. They would add their Arcana check.
It's the.
But seriously, usually have.
Only just.
Well, I mean, it's
54.
above 50, so.
So with Aveli's helping you out, and helping you at least somewhat channel somewhat, you are able to essentially split open this large tree into a doorway. Everybody has about, I think it's like what, 6 seconds to run in?
It doesn't say.
So what's the
It's just a
casting
duration,
time?
isn't
Oh
it?
yes, it says 1 round.
Yeah, so everybody has 6 seconds to dash through the goddamn.
It's like, up, in you go.
I imagine it's also, but as soon as you like crack open the goddamn tree into a doorway, it is like blinding light because it's where the daytime currently is. You open the bright doorway, guys. Don't worry, I'm leading you to the light at the end of the tunnel.
Oh god, not this again.
And everybody's able to rush through, and you find yourself. I suppose this would be around the back of Direstone Keep. So let me move you guys over to that map.
Magic tree.
Can
Yeah.
I cast message to tell Marvelous to meet us at the keep?
Sure. This
Honey,
message,
I'm
the one
hard.
that requires.
Unless I have a focus. Which
Double
I
check.
do.
I have an item that can do it for free.
Well,
Let him feel
You want me
useful.
to do that?
We could use that.
I've got the Ring of the Raven.
Yeah, use that instead then.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
Let's just use that and
That's Rovesh.
ask Marvelous
Up
she
here.
comes to keep.
Up here,
So we
where
are back.
is? Hold up. Need to figure out where the hell the house is on here.
Happened on this.
No, boy.
Where the hell's the house? I have the house map on here somewhere.
Yeah, you do. You only got rid of
I'm
it 'cause you wouldn't use
blind.
it. Probably.
There's the outside temple. There's no Monte Temple. There's.
Unless you deleted it.
I didn't delete. I've got it saved. I just want to make sure I've still got it in here.
Well, it was before the Feywild, wasn't it? So.
Yeah. So it's got to be here. I wouldn't have got rid of it. There's the here. Found it. Wait, have I? For God's sake, am I actually dumb?
Have I?
Oh, found it. Found it. Found it. Found it. Found it. Found it.
Hey,
It's near the top. No, I don't want to move the map. Oh God.
You don't want to move where the map is. You want to move where everyone else is to that map.
There you guys go. Oh, hold on. There's some shit that needs to move around.
Yay, look at that. That's cool. I like it.
You guys fucking all drew all over it.
Yeah, we was adding some trees because obviously
Tree book
yeah,
magic.
you know.
Uh.
Yeah, and then
Oh, hold up.
obviously from the bird's eye view you
Right.
didn't show the things from above,
then-
so we added it in.
oh, I forgot I made that comment.
You guys
We
would
got
land
troll in
pretty
face.
much just outside the
troll
bay.
that wants to be fed poor people.
Yeah, that was quite good.
Yeah, you know, we spent a long time doing this,
I was-
and
I
then
thought
and then we
drawing
have
in, like,
the
the
green
rabbits and
hair.
Look, you guys could see your horses in the back.
Right,
They're
we
just.
By the way, Raz, you can tell what you've done because if you hover over it, like I know that I've done like 90% of the text that's on it. Because I just hovered over it and it says it's highlighted the box that says tree but magic.
Tree but magic.
You know, the quality of grass really goes down when you go to the second level, doesn't it?
You shut your mouth.
Oh, look at all these dark grass, and then all of a sudden it's like really bright.
Oh, yeah, I'd say those quality of trees you guys drew on the second map are quite down.
Nah.
I think they're better than the first
Wait, look at
one.
the
they're
fucking
obviously better
horses!
than the other ones.
Look at the
Horses
horses!
are quality.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a quality
The
horse.
two blobs.
Hey, all I had was circles.
Hold up, look at the
Horses.
troll in the basement. Fucking,
Yeah,
I've
he's
just
in the
seen
troll.
that
We
now.
have a troll in the basement.
Look.
Oh, he looks good.
That's
Have
my
you not
troll.
seen- Yeah.
Why am I only seeing these now?
I don't know. It's been on
I think
since
you were
like
too busy talking when like we
No.
were sitting there drawing stuff.
Raz. You know how long these have been on?
For
It
actual
was last time we
months.
was here, wasn't it?
No, it was the time before that.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
We didn't fuck around with it the last time we were here.
Alright,
It's amazing.
so, why don't you send message?
Yeah, I use the Ring of the Raven to send a message to Marvellos and asking if she can come to the keep.
Just
We
gonna
have returned.
takes a moment to pause and goes, I assume everything goes well, I guess I'll be there soon. Do you want me to bring alcohol?
I've got the wrong token.
Yes,
Yes.
it is needed.
Alistair, I have the wrong token.
No, it's the old one.
Yeah. I didn't actually care enough, but I noticed it was the wrong one. Because of the wrong name under it. I was like, no, it's the wrong token. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. And look, I still have Marvelous here from last time.
Yay.
Got two of her.
What the fuck is in the kitchen?
Are those your these are the people that, you know,
Oh,
work here?
Oh.
oh yeah, those people.
Little goblin
Forgot
and
about
the
those.
orc.
Yeah, forgot about those. I just saw something that looked like it wasn't a human. I was like, what the fuck are you?
The orc kind of like, he comes out like fully like dressed armored and goes, "Ah, you're back. I didn't hear the door knock. I would have let you in."
You came in the back way.
Weird.
It wasn't
Yeah,
a
we
joke.
just magic tree teleport. Yeah, you get it.
All right. Would you guys be needing dinner? Oh,
Yes. What you got?
hold on, let me
Right.
zoom in. We have there's some squid there. there's some berries. I think there's grapes. There's some steaks.
Did not
Cheese.
steal some of them.
Yeah, that's why you got firebolted. Because you stole stuff from my kitchen.
What you do with the kid?
I'll firebolt you again.
We've actually been making this rather nice stew out of well, something that we hunted a while back.
Yeah, we'll have some of that if there's some
You
of that
break
available.
out.
That sounds nice.
Don't need it.
But it seems to the stew itself just seems to keep it never runs out. It's great.
Oh, it's the troll.
Yeah, that's fine. I think, probably eating worse.
No, you've eaten exactly what this is. Because that's what I've been feeding you for ages.
Yeah, fair enough. They go to sort out dinner. You kind of just like plump like tofu on the table.
I gently lay him on the table, not just flump him on the
You
table.
yeet him onto the table.
Chunk.
You can slam dunk him.
No. No chinchilla.
After a while,
Brick.
Marvelous arrives.
Can I just pick up the book one paper?
She walks in. She kind of looks towards you and goes, I came as fast as I could. I brought two. I put two versions of alcohol. I got this rather fine whiskey and well, whatever Kizik left. Not Kizik. Yeah, it was Kizik. Whatever he left.
Is
You
it
miss
clear?
him.
I take the whiskey and glare at the other one.
Should fancy
Take
yourself.
the other one.
Yeah, we have
God.
some of the other one after the day we've had. What
Nope.
could go worse?
For those who want to drink Kizik's magical brew, you are welcome to roll a D100.
Let's go. Oh wait, are we letting the child drink? What's going on?
No.
She goddamn grabbed it.
No.
She was the first one to say, "I'm grabbing it." Ah, so if only she just like put your hand in your head and you're goddamn on your face, you're like, oh, for fuck's sake.
To be fair, hasn't like with Lilia, she's just been rolling a lot of the time and ends up with like non-alcoholic ones.
Yeah, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I end up becoming like about on the same intellectual level as Luke.
I coughed up furballs. I can't remember what happened.
Coughed up fur balls.
The best one is still the chaotic, evil, angry parrot.
Parrot,
Yeah, that is so far the best one.
Alright, so what numbers do I need?
Oh, well, 24,
24.
20, and 8.
If we have duplicates, then you guys are free to change it if you want. Right, the 24 is called Squidding.
yeah.
Makes sense. It says squid in the kitchen.
Yeah.
It wasn't even grabbed from the bottle, it was just like straight from the
He's just
kitchen.
drinking the squid. He just squeezes it.
100.
wait,
It's
when did this
actually gives you advantage on hiding or escaping during the rest of the session. So if you want to hide or escape.
Oh wow.
Now, what was the other one I need? 20?
Yeah.
I think 20 we've had. It's called the Hairy Wizard.
Oh fuck off! No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That's the hairballs! That's the hairballs!
That's the hairballs. That's the one I had the very first time.
oh, this
Do you want to
is
roll
fun.
again?
Oh, the only
Yeah, I'm
time
rolling
you're not.
again
Can we
if I
make
come
it?
in
Can we
that
make
again.
a
Alright,
rule? The
roll
only
that
time you're
one
not
again
allowed to re-roll is if it's an 100, because it's just
Right.
really funny.
Fucking, I'm not having the hairball again. Well,
Go
now
ahead,
I know that's
roll
20.
another.
So. Fuck's sake.
This is where
I knew
wrestlers
that'd come
are
round
100.
again.
18.
Oh, this is
Always
cool.
with these low rolls. Holy shit.
No, no.
18
I
is
kinda
called
wanna test
Orc's
to see
Blood
what-
Brew. It is a kind of like a blood red with like a crimson kind of like froth. It's rather salty and bitter.
No.
Roll for me a con save.
Oh fuck. This is where Rihanna falls on the floor.
You do not profusely vomit everywhere.
Oh, thank God for that.
I thought you were
And-
gonna say
8.
you wake up tomorrow.
8 is...
So is that literally it? I just don't vomit.
Yeah. If you did, then you wouldn't stop for several hours.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck it hell.
This one pours into your glass, Yorm, and it's kind of like this green, kind of like phosphorus, kind of like glowing. It's called Glow Glass. It is a gnomish concoction, usually made from glowing mushrooms. Most non-gnomes refuse to drink this because it's rather sweet. And most gnomes kind of laugh at the people that refuse to. Roll a d4 for me.
You're just gonna come like a nightlight.
Yeah.
For the next hour, you lightly glow as if, as if you had been
Wait,
blessed.
when they go back outside.
Yeah. He's a radioactive turtle.
We get a ninja turtle.
I mean, it's the goddamn Godzilla from the second movie.
Charge
going-
it up, yeah.
No. No.
Start the helicopter.
You know you like that.
Eat it.
It's the best. I don't know what you're on
Godzilla?
about. The,
No,
the
the noise.
charging noise.
No, the noise. I hate the noise, Simi.
Rivers goes, it's always nice to see some brave souls have one. You know what, I'm gonna have one as well.
Oh,
What could
yes.
possibly
Get in
go
a
wrong?
100, get in a 100,
Vanishes
get in a
to the
100,
plane of
get in a
fire.
100, get in a 100, get in a 100.
What is the 100?
Brain dead.
Oh,
43.
Get in a 100. Oh fuck.
I don't know what 43 is.
Yeah, Raz.
yeah,
and
she ends up
100,
brain dead, which is just what we need right now.
on 100s where your intelligence score becomes 0.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow. How long?
You would
This is called Blurry. Ranging from a clear lavender to a deep red, depending on the type of berries that are used in it. It's of halfling origin that is fermented juice of berries, honeys, and spices. There are regional variations, seasonal variations, and each with family variations. It's lightly alcoholic, and it is usually drunk to refresh rather than intoxicate.
Sounds
The
like an
consumer?
option.
The consumer is refreshed, energized, and usually somewhat cheered. So they're rather happy about this rather depressing situation outside.
The only time an NPC got a bad drink was when when we gave one to a fucking barmaid. I was so pissed.
God forbid the Marvelous were all like, drinking wild magic brew. She was one off.
No, God forbid my fellow's drinking 100. Because everything in the city becomes chaos.
You
Because
had
their
to-
intelligence
the
becomes
barrier
0.
drops and everything. Jesus
You'd not be
Christ.
risking that. Jesus
Zero.
Christ.
Why are you this? Why do
She's
you
an
not think
adventurer.
of this?
She's fine. She goes, that's rather nice, that. I got lucky.
Just takes drink and just goes,
It's so brilliant.
Kind of looks towards yours and goes, so, how has everything gone so far? Have you got any of, those fancy boons?
Well, we got good news and bad news.
Alright, which one do you want to tell me first?
Well, as you can probably tell, there's one less of us. He's not dead.
That's good to know. Where is he? Trapped or?
No, we
What's
well,
happened?
I wouldn't say we had to leave him behind. He chose to, but we had a bit of trouble at the.
What did you guys do?
may or may not have pissed off the Church of Ioun.
Yeah,
How old she goes,
they sent their
"Fuck."
champion to help us when we went into the obviously headmaster's vault.
Her eyes
under the-
kind of like
under
almost
the
light up.
college.
You went to the vault?
Yeah,
Ooh.
we it was
nice.
interesting. There's some puzzles, but we managed to get through.
I haven't even been in there.
I
Cancel-
mean,
There's nothing special.
yeah, there's nothing
There's
special.
2 sphinx.
I mean, I imagine there's a lot of magical items there, but it's sort of protected by 2 sphinxes. But I mean, obviously, probably not much of a challenge for you. But
Oh, of course
yeah,
not.
you just cough at them and they die.
what did we do
But,
with the key actually? Did we leave the key there? Or did that?
I guess you. Yeah, to be fair, you never told me you picked it up.
That's true. The
Yeah,
key's
the key
probably still
probably
there,
stays
so
there.
I mean, if you wanted to go there and ever,
I would have said
Sort of
Aloysia probably
upside down.
pocketed it.
there's probably not really many people left there that could stop you. So have at it.
Fair enough.
But no, we obviously we was joined by the champion of Ioun.
Alright.
Bit of a bitch.
I get that, but she's a good person deep down.
Well,
Well, now she's deep down.
Let's just
to
say
my
that-
No, she's further down.
the latter didn't take a liking to her, and he banished her to a plane
unknown
of
realm.
unknown origin.
That's
mean, she's-
not the best.
No, she's
Is
a
it?
child. She was kind of like a reaction. And
Yeah, but
none
I
of us
get
could do anything to
that,
stop
but
it at the time.
No, because
still,
someone
I
trusted a
mean,
child with magic.
Yeah,
It's not our fault.
but we did find out her origins.
Still the same
I mean, to be fair, this is why a lot of younger mages don't tend to come into their magic until later on. At least not to that
But we
level.
did, yeah, we did find out her actual origins.
Oh,
While we obviously received a boon from said origins.
oh, do tell.
Shit, what was his name again?
The rabbit guy,
Yeah, the other.
Rilithane.
Yeah, Yeah, apparently it was Rilithane was the one that created.
She kind of like really like raises an eyebrow at that. He did.
Apparently so. We ended up in his realm, and he obviously explained a few things about.
Make an
Might have
insight
been
check
great.
for people who are watching her.
Dash it.
Come on. How do I say? Yeah, pure lot of shit. It's fine.
So yeah, and obviously he agreed to help us, so we managed to get a boon from him.
That's good. That's one down.
And obviously, my deal with Loth.
Unfortunately, yes, I do.
So we obviously paid her a visit, and she agreed to give us a boon as well. So let's do.
It's true, that might come with some consequences later, but these are dire straits. It's understandable.
Yeah, I suppose I'll deal with that when it happens.
Well, the descriptions say that we usually need about, well, if anyone's we believe, we need about 5,
Well,
if not more.
yeah, we obviously missed out on one because I believe don't think the court of Ioun are gonna wanna assist us, even if it does mean saving the world. I think we've upset them, but never mind.
Yeah, to be fair, they usually do take a neutral stance. I think this is just to push them not towards you guys.
But I mean, you could use it to your advantage, I suppose. If all goes well and we save the world, then they obviously didn't help. So
They could lose favor.
exactly,
Ooh, they
there
could
is
lose
that.
favor.
There is that side of it.
So, 2 down, 3 to go.
Yes.
1 permanently gone. You kind of like falls on some things like. It does limit some options.
I mean, are any champions here?
Mm,
I mean, it's the capital.
champions
There's
kind
got
of.
to be at least one church.
A lot of champions don't tend to spend too much time, well, in the churches. They tend to, go off on holy missions and escapades.
Also,
or whatever.
Sparrow was just lazy.
No, Sparrow usually came down from her area to protect the town that was on fire.
How many times has it been on fire?
Viridia hasn't been on. Viridia's never been attacked that hard. Well, I suppose nowhere has really. Everything seems to, it's gone to shit. I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm not going to try and bluster over with any nice words. It's gone to shit. I could potentially procure a boon at some point. Possibly.
I mean, I
It's
imagine someone as powerful as you with your connections must know someone, so something like that.
Well, there's a few ways we can take it. There's. She really tries to think. It might involve a bit of travel, but you guys aren't too against that, right?
We have ways of getting about now.
It is true. Well, one of them, I would guess, would be Joaquin. Joaquin's always been nice. She's the merchant goddess. She tends to, bless, any sales, no matter what the scale, from lowly kind of, starting out business to big traders. She will probably ask for something. She's good, but, everything comes at a price.
Does that mean we get to go onto the ocean?
Well, Joaquin, there's a few places you actually might find the champion. I actually don't. Hold up. She kind of like does a flick of her wrist. And she kind of like begins to pause and goes, "Well, that's an option." Something is not letting me look towards the Lazulian Isles. That's not good.
I'm guessing that's where we have to go next then.
Well, that is one. Or there is the other option of going to what would be the desert continent. Although I reckon, you have a choice essentially here. Nice tropical
Either way,
islands
we're gonna
or
need
scorching deserts.
our vessel, I'm sure.
Both come with their, perks and, well, let's say both areas can be rather dangerous. With the Isles, it'll be fun. I've been there a few times. But it bugs me, I can't see it.
Well, there must be something happening there. Just blocking your vision.
You see, this is like really pissing her off. But she doesn't usually show anger, like, at all. She's usually, like, kind of carefree and happy to a degree. You see, this is really kind of annoying her, because she should be able to do it. It's up to you. You can charter a ship down. It should be alright. Nothing should go bad. Yeah, your ship's probably the best way to go. Especially if you're unfamiliar with the location.
That's fine, I'll deal with that. Can you, before we get too into anything, would you mind having a look at Tofu?
Which one of you is Tofu?
It's, points at the
On top
chinchilla.
tofu. Tasty tofu.
Points
while
at
you do
Velios.
that, I'm
That's
just gonna-
terrific.
While they do that, I'm just gonna like step outside and try and contact Lyra.
Contact or the ship.
I send yeah, I use messaging to contact Lyra.
Right. We'll deal with the message first. She kind of goes, yes, what is happening? Do you need us? We've currently just pulled into port because, well, to be fair, I don't think either of us are kind of, there's not too much trade going around, when everyone's go to shit. So we don't have money, if that's what you're after.
No, we have funds if needed, but
Mm.
we need transport to a couple of locations. They will be possibly with you within the next couple of days.
Do you know where you want to go?
Yes, but I've already forgot.
So where are we going to
The Lazulian
Yeah,
Isles.
Either Lazulian Isles or the desert continent.
She kind of, there's almost like a pause, like you know when you can hear someone on the line, so they're clearly still there.
Don't worry, you guys will be paid.
She goes,
if that's what
that's not the. You've never been to the Lazulian Isles before, have you?
you want.
Oh, this will be fun. I'll tell the captain. Yeah, fuck it. This will be fun. We'll go see the Pirate King.
No. Oh god, that sounds.
He's
Something,
fine as long as you pay the toll.
Yeah, I mean, make sure the ships are ready. We probably have some more materials to maybe make the ship even mightier.
She kind of like you don't see it because it's only but
Yeah.
she like visibly turns around and stares at the fucking ominous glowing beams coming out the front of the creepy smile and the skull planted on it, covered in worm scales and tentacles.
It's looking magnificent.
It's something.
We'll probably spend a day or two in the capital getting prepared, and then we'll.
Got it.
I think it's just a day's march or a day's ride up there, isn't it?
Hold on,
We
let
travelled
me
before.
have a look at the big map.
'Cause me and Lilia travelled up there, didn't we?
There is two.
Oh, yeah.
There's two ways you can go. You can either go straight north, which is where you guys went last time.
Well, to be fair, Lilia can probably travel up there straight away because she's been there.
That is true.
Yeah, but her spells aren't working currently.
Yeah, no, that's obviously why we're getting Marvelous to look at.
When you know where you want us to dock, do let us know and we'll try and be there within a day.
Great, thanks very much. We'll be in contact soon.
Thank you. And you hear the beginnings of a conversation. Wake up! We've got work! The sound of like a thud of some guy clearly getting like knocked over.
Yeah, probably bloody Merrick.
Merrick's fun, I don't know what you guys are on about.
I like Merrick. He's cool.
Right, it's great.
He's a bit of an idiot, but he's a fun idiot.
He's a drunken idiot.
Oh, it's floppable kind.
Right. Anyway, back to the tofu issue. Ravel's kind of looks towards Peg, just gently places a hand on top, as if not exactly touching, but you can see like a glow that like matches like kind of her hand to where she's like hovering above. And she goes, "Interesting. It's a very weird. I don't mean to sound rude. It's a weird animal because it's almost not. It's a bit bizarre.
Not pleasing animal.
Kind of. Yes and no. Animals, a lot of them, are, they tend to fall within the cycle of life and death.
Oh.
The tofu doesn't. It's like he's paused,
Forever.
kinda. As to why he's asleep, do you know when about it happened?
After. What was the place called again?
Viridia.
Yeah.
You'd probably say Mage Place. The Mage Town. The burning city.
Burn down the city.
How do I put this lightly? So, Tofu seems to have been blighted to a degree. Now, that's not a bad thing to. I mean, it is bad, but he doesn't seem to be affected the same way a normal creature would. So he didn't. So he's not dead. He's very much alive. But whatever happened seemed to have hurt the connection. He's how do I put this? You know when you see a branch and it splits off into two more branches? Tofu is like the center point of where they meet. You are one of the branches that come off, and the one that's feeding it essentially didn't quite agree, and well, it kind of temporarily broke it.
Agree with what?
How do I put this? So, I don't know if you've seen some of the clerics and paladins that go around, but similar to them, how do I put this then? Oh, I can use your friend. The scary tall one with the weird sword. Oh, was weird sword. Now weird spear thing. Your tall the tiefling, the one that isn't here. Oh no, the one that is here but is outside.
Yella.
I'm not the best with names. I can't sleep while keeping this barrier up. It isn't doing me too well.
So that means
taking
you've
a
been
nap.
awake for like
Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to teach fucking numbnuts to try and hold it up at least for a bit. But
What is
You would not
Somewhere
have
he just
been
sneezes.
pissed.
El's on
Numbnuts is
smile.
over,
El's on
oh,
smiles somewhere.
I was like,
Oh, I forgot he exists.
He's doing all right. He's better. He might be able to hold it up maybe for an hour. But hey,
But as an hour in sleep.
that is true. Anyway, so how do I put this? Your friend Riella, her magic comes from, well, the weapon she holds. If her connection to her weapon ever were to break, she probably wouldn't be able to cast anything. Very similar to this. In a way, something to do with Tofu broke. It can be fixed. I think I should be able to do it. She kind of places her hand over. Essentially, it kind of resembles her beginning to pet Tofu.
Have I got a hammer?
No!
And what goes from kind of like almost like Tofu was like almost turning into like almost wilting to a degree. He slowly begins to perk up. The flower doesn't quite come back, but he's now awake.
You're
Now how do I put this? I'd be careful, okay? My magic.
Not paying attention anymore.
She kind of like physically like moves your head to face her. Look me in the eye. This is important, please. You need to be careful. This is not a permanent fixture, and it could break again. Alright? You need to be careful. You don't want to hurt Tofu. And I don't think that was nice for him.
Just slowly knock my head as much as possible. You're holding my head.
Alright. This is another headache. But, alright. She kind of lets you go and you're able to kind of curl up with Tofu. Tofu slowly kind of looks at you. He makes like cute little yipping sounds. You don't understand him though. So usually everyone else would hear the yips, and you'd hear him speaking. Currently just sounds like he's making random noises. He does look happy though.
You must be so hungry. Throw that man. Walks off into the kitchen.
Drops him on the box full of grapes. He just begins to devour them.
Drops him somewhere. Like, here you go. Great.
He probably smells
Yeah.
the stew and everything cooking. Begins to look over there.
Don't put him in a pot of stew.
Just throws him in there. Here you go. Have a nice bath.
Just
Oh.
screams. See, he's having fun.
No, it's okay. That's just air escaping. They can't feel a thing. Oh, that's dark. Anyway.
Whereas at that point I can come back in. Finished.
You see Tofu is up and kind of like doing small kind of like rotations on the table, happy. Before he's quickly picked up and taken to where all the food is. And
Well,
he doesn't hesitate. He is devouring every single grape in the barrel that he can get his mouth on.
I'll steal it one of two.
I want to go over there and grab him.
They're like the giant Japanese grapes that are huge.
yeah. Well, our ship can be at port within a couple of days. So whatever we decide to do, we have to obviously let them know, and they can be at either port.
She kind of goes, you may want to take the east direction. Shut up, I didn't have to pause my head to figure out which way it was. Forget.
You did. Yes, you did.
Northeast, southeast.
The
Yes,
northern one
but-
still has the herd in between.
On by Soviet one.
I mean, I'm guessing our friend you on
They
see the herd again.
the
at
herd
moment?
is
I don't know what the situation is between them two.
I'm pretty sure the herd said that they'd kill us next time we saw them, so... Or something along those lines.
kind of pause. He goes, the herd is also a way to to potentially communicate with Cord.
Yes, but there's a chance that if we go there, we die.
True.
Because I'm
Maybe
pretty
leave
sure
that as a
last time
latter
they
option.
sent Yorn with us to prove himself. I'm not sure what extent he has to go through to have proved himself. I mean, we've killed a lot of shit. And most of that stuff has been him killing it. So,
He's almost got a throne to prove it.
yeah.
He just needs a few more bones.
Skulls on people, skulls.
He's just sitting there skull.
Skulls for the skull throne.
Skulls!
Blood for the blood god.
Yeah.
Be
Oh.
purged in holy fire.
Fucking hell.
I
Why
suppose
why's my
we could
D&D coming
approach
with Warhammer?
without dying.
They're pretty close anyway.
It could be an option. They must understand what's going on at the moment.
True.
Todd probably does.
So if not Cord
The
would
herd
care.
probably don't care. The herd probably don't care. They see more things that they can kill.
If anything, this is a boon to them. They get to
Probably
hunt more.
It's probably like a fat kid in a candy store.
It's true. I suppose we could just
Hmm.
leave them be for a while, and then if we head east.
I mean, he could be a possible candidate, definitely.
Yeah.
But you guys want to go on a pirate adventure for a bit.
Go ho.
Yeah, the Lyra did say something as the message finished about possibly seeing something called a Pirate King. So there's that.
Marilla's kind of pauses.
That sounds
The-
fun.
Pirate King. That's not. See her face kind of like really furrow. That's. No, I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
fine.
at this point, I'm not really sure what other options we have.
You go see the King of the Pirates. Sounds like it'd be fun.
I
Maybe
suppose it's
he's
the
the
lesser of the
champion.
two. It's the champion of what though? It'll be fine. You guys will find out.
mean,
I have bigger.
Champion of something, maybe.
the champion of anything that wants to stay being in existence has got to be an ally.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
but
the pirate.
I
king
don't
can't
think
really-
it'll be Joaquin though. It's not a kind of. It'll be fine. You guys be fine. You guys have got this. I
So-
need to go and really see if Numbnuts can get take over. I am exhausted.
That's fine. We'll probably spend a day or two in the capital. We've got some things to sort out, and then we'll head east, I suppose.
That makes
Either to
perfect sense.
what is east? Is that the Isles or the desert continent?
Well, the east specifically is. Well, there are two ports.
Both.
There is one port up north and there's one port to the east. You took the
Yeah.
north one last time because, well, you were going left, and it was the closest one. East, both the Lazulian Isles and the desert continent are that way.
Okay, so once we go to the eastern port, we can then choose the.
Yeah, we can decide where we're going.
Okay, well I'll let Lyra know that to be at the eastern port within a couple of days.
Alright, Marvelous is like, I am out of here. I'm gonna go and pass out somewhere. He'll be fine.
Oh hell, great space.
Wakes up and just
He's
everything's fine.
screaming social. Opens the door.
It's like, for fuck's sake, I left you for 5 minutes.
And
Right.
after that, Riel is going to bed.
Everyone's gonna pass out.
I'm gonna go make sure that my kitchen still has stuff in it.
Oh wait,
He just
We,
went Leo and Tofu in a food coma.
The
we need to
food
go and
comes
tou-
on the
we
floor.
need to go and touch some stuff.
Oh yeah, Aloysia's room.
Oh
Really good.
yeah!
I don't even know what was in there, but
Oh boy.
I'll find out.
Hold on. Which one was his? I think his room was
I
like
think
one of
his
these
was on
ones.
the left, mine was
Yeah.
on the right.
Yeah, there's let's just say he didn't make his bed when he left. It's kind of just a mess.
Yeah, typical.
Both of you can make me an investigation check.
Ooh.
Got my rolls, man.
I gotta make sure I'm on normal before.
Or
Basically,
one,
you're
or
through.
one per. I say 19.
Okay.
Being
What's he
the sneaky rogue that he has. Initially you throw open like the chest at the end of the bed, and it's just clothes. Varying sizes both for him and Pixelus. And then you hit the bottom, and it doesn't quite feel right to you. You kind of hit it another time. It sounds hollow. You throw everything out, and are able to kind of like lift up. Essentially, what would be the kind of like the false bottom of this chest.
Panel.
And yet inside, there is a kind of like a rather very, to be fair, a really small book.
Small book.
Very small.
I'm
Like fits in the palm of
Taking
your
the
hand.
Well, I'd imagine that the little lens that you have for dual looking
yeah.
is probably good enough to read it. But
Yeah, this would be written in Sylvan.
I can read that.
It's true.
Me too.
You have to kind of like
Read everything.
like hunching over this tiny little book.
What does it say? Is it a diary?
Seems to be, yeah.
Is there anything of use in it?
Hey,
Well,
I
you
turned
do see
always
mentions.
interesting.
You do see mentions of of a sheep.
No,
Oh god.
we don't want to
Okay,
know
just-
that, Pollard.
Instantly flick
Keep it
past
over.
that bit. Just.
Yeah.
You look at the bottom of the
Leah,
chest, and there's
look away, you're too
the
young.
various bits of wool.
Yeah.
Why are these pages stuck together?
You have to be really. To be fair, you kind of have to use like the tweezers from your rules kit as well to like move the pages. They are really delicate. You then get to a point where she's like,
I thought you
"Yeah,
meant
so
to stick
today I
with
spent." It's like it seems to follow along like a day of like what you guys did that day, and she's kind of keeping track. But occasionally be like, "I spent this day on a beach," or, "Oh yeah, I had a quick nip out to like a pub." But it'll be like right in the middle when you guys were like in the middle of fucking nowhere.
this?
What sort of
I mean,
adventure
she's probably got
Pixelus
some
is
sort of.
this?
She can probably travel, obviously. She's probably got a teleport or some other abilities, but.
I'm reading this out loud, by the way. Just like in
Uh,
Sylvan though, not in common, because I'm reading it word for word.
Damn it, I can't understand Sylvan if it's.
Yeah, but so you can only read it.
I can only read Sylvan.
What?
I can do both.
Yeah, I got Eyes of the Runekeeper, so I can read any text, but I
It's
can't
fucking
understand
nuts.
it. if
It's my
spoken.
favourite. My
I'm about
favourite
to say,
fact.
you read it in common, I read it in Sylvan.
But yeah,
Understand.
essentially, the very last page you get is 2 words, which are only which would just about be like legible, like even without the goddamn magnifying glass. Pocket portals.
Oh.
Yeah.
Portals.
Occasionally, while she was you know, on the adventures with you guys, whenever she didn't talk for a while, she would so simply slip further down into the pocket and bamf away to go out for somewhere else.
In all fairness, that was most of the time.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, like 99% of the time, we forgot she existed.
Any time when Aloysia was hit by fireball, turns out it was like she didn't get hit because she wasn't there temporarily.
Yeah, she was at a fucking beach.
She's-
I just turned to Riella and going, fucking Pixelus had a fucking great adventure. Fuck.
Damn. If we ever see them again, I'm gonna have a question about that.
You can read it if you want. Yeah, I'm imagining like me reading this because I'm using a magnifying glass to see it. And I'm like, all you hear is just me scream out fucking pocket portals. just incoherent Sylvan and just pocket portals. What the fuck?
What a bitch.
You don't want pocket ports, let's be honest.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Just about, all you guys will do is put your hand further in your pocket and poke your hand out of a coat somewhere on the other side of the continent and flip them off, and pull your hand back out.
That's all I do if like my portals were if my pockets were actually portals. I just
I'd
go,
do a lot
hey,
more with shit
hey,
than that.
fuck you.
Right.
See, what you do and what I do are 2 different things. I'd just be a nuisance. Go, hey, 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 fuck you.
I was tapping people on the shoulder, freaking them out.
or just poking out of like their shirt pocket, just hiya.
Yeah. Stick your head in the pocket. What?
Yeah, sup?
Holy shit.
Yeah, whenever anybody wasn't looking, she'd like, you know, go to a bar somewhere, have a nice, have a nice drink, and just
Well, I
come
think I've
back.
actually used her powers, but
She'd only transport herself. It's fine.
no.
Disappear somewhere, and it's just like, where is she? It's like fucking God knows.
You guys are all fighting lol. Like all the spiders in Lost Domain. She's like on a beach, on a deck chair, just lying back.
Just like,
If I'm-
I'm sensing something's happening here. Oh well.
Should we see if we can rent his room out? I don't think he's gonna need it anytime soon.
You can rent all your fucking rooms out. Wait, hold on. Lily, you're sleeping in a tree.
Charges a little monster speaking the truth.
You can, there's a
Also
room if she wants it,
speak.
if it shows to sleep in the tree.
Yeah,
It's where she wants to be.
I can't.
There's 4 rooms.
And it's closer to the kitchen as well.
Yeah. Just
That is
jump
true. I reckon half the time the kitchen window's open, and she just
Yeah.
freely throughout the night she jumps in and out, nicks stuff.
Let's see, I have a nice view to the horses. I see what the trip off here.
I can just imagine because obviously if Violetta's room is on par with the top of the tree, he's just staring out at her like
you just at night, such a jumping down.
yeah, just banging on the window. What are you doing, fucking dick?
you look out the window. There's like a branch of like bits of like random food, like some cheese, some pastries. Some fucking-
Just
Oh.
firebolt, firebolt.
Yeah,
No.
fighting the urge not to firebolt the magic tree.
Maybe not.
No, fireball the giant tree. No, firebolt the giant tree. There's a higher chance I hit the fucking thing I'm trying to hit.
Alright, well,
Yeah.
with that, we now have a decent conclusion to Aloysia's arc, as well as something that Pixelus was doing the entire time, no one picked up on.
I want to check that library at some point. You know that we have.
My library, thank you.
No, Macaria's library.
Yeah, exactly. I'm still library, yeah. Wait, speaking of Ellie, the island we're going to, the pirate ship.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know the music are on it. Bitch.
Yeah, currently they are.
You just see them, and it's just like,
Yes.
you!
Do I get to roleplay two characters?
Oh, that'll be fun for you.
Where the fuck did you go?
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
He tries to hide.
Music! We gotta get out of here.
Just cast hold person on her. It's just like, "Fuck, no!
Mila turns around again, like, no, 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 no.
In all fairness,
I've got a fun idea.
She'd
I'll keep
only
my mouth shut.
recognise out of the group, I reckon. She'd only recognise Velios because Riella doesn't look how she used to. And
Yeah,
we've got
that is
mixed
true.
up all and the
Me is
child.
that the only thing about me is I've grown markings and my eyes glow.
He's
Yeah.
been to a rave.
Yeah. Just covered
know,
in neon paint, that's all it is.
It's just all red.
To be fair, we do look different.
Yeah, but Makari also isn't stupid.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey.
I don't know why you're getting offended.
It's fine. Anyway, with that planned out, that's going to be rather fun actually. Elijah had his nice conclusion for now. Pixel's had a weird side story going on the whole time. And you guys now have a rough idea where you're going to go.
I'm gonna write up that diary in bigger form so then Riella can read it.
Mentions of a sheep getting shit faced.
Oh, word for word.
And fucking pocket portals.
And then just the
I
last
want to
page.
read the part where
Pocket
bloody
portals.
Aloysia cheated on her. That'd be a fun part.
Imagine she wasn't there.
No, the thing is,
She wasn't
just yeah, she has no clue it happened.
I was
Oh, I
about
thought
to
she
say-
was there. I thought she,
No, she was.
Like, she was
I,
angry.
re-
yeah,
I reckon you get all these like detailed goddamn pages, and you get to that day, and it's just like, I slept. No, just
Or
it's just
I turned him into something really small. Whatever.
It's just like the South Park things to kill John Lennon. Fucking murder.
Right, well.
Hey, Aloy just slept with another woman, so I shrunk his penis.
Turns out I
Indeed.
couldn't get any smaller.
Yeah. It was ineffective.
Went from a D20 to a D1, the bitch.
Yeah.
Right, well, with that, there's no chance of you being right there now.
Just really say you went from 2021.
Anyway, with that, yeah, I think that's where I'm going to end the session. This went to some weird directions I didn't expect it to. Oh boy. Right, well, ending the stream.